Yo, can you hear me?
Yo,
Can you, can you hear me?
yeah, why is the bad dark?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, and I hear everything else.
We're getting done on the inside real quick. So.
Huh?
Real quick. So,
Yeah, you keep breaking up. No, you breaking up, bro. You breaking up. I can't hear you.
hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay. Can you hear me now?
I can
Can you
hear
hear
you,
me
but
now?
I can hear you now, but I can't see you.
Yeah. Oh. What about now? Same thing?
I can hear now, but it's like you keep going in and out.
Uh, okay, okay. I'm trying to find the area because it might sound like I said you can work inside real quick. Damn it, man. Is it still a little fuzzy?
No, it ain't fuzzy, but it's like your connection keep going in and out.
How's it now?
It's good.
Alright, I'll be right here then.
All right, all right, 30 seconds.
You like it, so let's just get to it. Fall through and be cheating with me, so carefree all on you. Please texting, progressing. Let's meet round one or two. I'm just saying, role playing, explaining unless you want to. We dream about the time we could discover. Feeling my mind was on just hangs of the other. You feel the puzzle, we just fit together. You cross the line, I better make you mine. I just think I'll take you
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We are live, baby. We are live. We are live not only on YouTube, we are live on our Facebook page. And first and foremost, we want to give all praises to the Most High Yahweh, and on the forgotten Son Yahweh Shai, who the world called Jesus Christ. And this is another episode of Saucy Discourse. That was Ari brings us in with the single called I Like It. Make sure you go get it on all streaming platforms right now and go check out the video right now on YouTube. I'm your boy Jeff.
And I'm your boy Marcus, man. Sparks. What's going on, man?
And is episode 18, man. Episode 18. What's going on, brother? How you doing?
I'm good. Moving fast. We're getting up there. This is we had some good football games. Not so much, for one team, but we gonna get into that. You know what I'm saying? Your teams and your people did very, very, very well. My teams did very, 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 very bad. So, what you want to talk about first, so we get it out the way, because I ain't been right since Sunday. So,
No, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. We're gonna
okay,
get there. Let's start with
okay.
game. Let's start with Thursday night game. The Rams beat the Seahawks 26-17. What was your thoughts on that game, Mr. Marcus?
That was a good game. That was a real good game. Too bad. I think if Russell Wilson stayed in the game, I think the Seahawks would have won that game. But when Aaron Donald popped that finger, it was like, dang, it wasn't a good look. Prior to they tried to snap it back in, and he still got hurt. Now he's out 4 or 5 weeks. Not only that, man, it just shows that Seattle's offensive line has always been problematic. They're not getting any better, and the defense might be even worse. So, my opinion is, and not only that, Aaron Donald is that dude. I mean, there's not more said. Matthew Stafford has been impressive. Cooper Kupp has been impressive. Robert Woods, I believe, had like 12, 10 catches, 120 yards, something like that. Dude, that was a very impressive game.
Um, the Seattle Seahawks is in trouble,
Hmm.
and the reason why they are in trouble because that defense can stop anybody.
True.
Defense has not been the same defense as it was last year or the years before. You have Billy Wagner who's getting up there in age. I haven't
Yeah.
seen the lap or the lip, whatever his goddamn name is. He haven't been, sacking people.
Who are you talking about?
Then
Jamal
uh,
Adams?
no, the defensive lineman. What's his name? It starts with a D. The lap or the lope, whatever his name is.
Dontari Poe? Something like that?
No, starts with a D. And Donald.
I have no idea. I think I know something.
I'll show you later.
I
But
have to
he
look it
but he supposed to be a big time sacker, and he has not shown up all year. And
up.
all you have is Jamal Adams. So that deep because you lost Griffin in the offseason. You don't have any corners that can stop anybody. They need to fix that damn defense in order for Russell
They
Wilson to
do.
win the damn game. Now the Rams showed up. They did their part. The defense showed up. They did
As it
their
should.
part, and that's why they ran away with the W.
I
Aaron
mean,
Donald was a monster in that game.
you also have to give credit to Matthew Stafford because when this whole Jared Goff and Matthew Stafford trade came through this past offseason, we didn't really think too much of it. But we clearly see a difference in game styles between the rocket arm that Matthew Stafford has and the not so much Jared Goff has. And you see how much he's struggling in Detroit rather than Matthew Stafford is doing right now with the Rams. There needs to be a major difference. And there's a reason why they traded Jared Goff to Detroit. He's not that dude, as we thought he'd be.
Well, that would have been an issue with what's his name, the quarterback for the Rams, Matt Stafford. Matt Stafford.
Oh, hmm
All right, so Matt Stafford, the only weapons he had was Megatron. I mean, they didn't do anything to build around Matt Stafford, so that's Detroit fault, right?
that's true. That's true.
So now, Matt Stafford finally gets some weapons around him. You got a Woods, you got Deshaun Jackson. You
hmm
have Cooper Cup, who's playing like the Cooper Cup was when he made it to the damn Super Bowl. He has some weapons
Right.
around him. And when he has
Right.
weapons around him, he can actually get the ball out his hands and make some plays. As
Right.
far as Jared Goff, the last 2 years, Jared Goff didn't have no weapons.
I mean, Jared Goff. Remember,
Cooper
Jared
Kupp
Goff
got
was with
injured.
the Rams last year, right? Cooper Cup
Cooper
got
Kupp
injured. We
got
still have
injured.
Robert Woods.
Robert Woods was on and off last year. They didn't have Deshaun Jackson. They traded this guy to what's his name? To the Houston Texans. He used to play for the Patriots. I forgot his name.
Right. I know it's talking.
So Jared Goff and then he had no running game. Todd Gurley left.
Right. I also think that Jared Goff doesn't have that deep field arm like Matthew Stafford does. I
No, he
mean,
doesn't have all that
injured or
match stuff,
not,
but
I think that seems to be the difference so far. Like he don't have that deep field arm. He don't have that. He's accurate when he wants to be, but he doesn't have that rocket launch arm that he can throw that ball deep. That you see that he has with Cooper Cup. That he's when they're healthy. That you see that he has with Robert Woods. That you see he has with Higbee. That you see he even has with Darrell Henderson or Van Jefferson. I'm just naming names of the wide receiver core. Those are legit receivers they have him that he finally has to his exposure for the first time since Megatron. And that's saying a lot.
yeah, I agree. Next game, the pathetic Jets loses to the Atlanta Falcons 27-20. What was your thoughts on that game? Because I ain't see it. It was too damn early to see two trash teams. But I bet your ass woke up at 9 o'clock to watch this damn football game, didn't you, Mr. Wilson?
I watched it after the third quarter. I woke up pretty late, but to me, it's just football. To you, it's just, I'm not watching that game. Don't worry about it. It's football. It's the enjoyment of it. To you,
No,
it's
it's
your
not just
football.
football. It's not just football. I mean, make it
It's
more
just football.
appetizing. You want to wake me up on a Saturday when I worked all week? At least make the game
Yeah.
interesting. At least have the Seahawks and the Rams or something. But no, you want to have the pathetic Jets and the pathetic Atlanta Falcons with that washed up Matty Ice. I don't want to
Oh,
see
it's
that.
washed up now.
I want Matty Ice is
Nice
washed
now.
up. He needs to go.
He's
He needs to go.
not washed up, bro. He just, well,
What?
yeah. I think it is time to. I think I won't say he's washed up. I think he's a decent quarterback. He's become a decent quarterback. He just on a bad team. It's not his fault. It's
Matt
not his
Ryan has
fault.
not been the same since the Super Bowl.
Don't.
You know that.
That's the only thing that he's at fault of. That's the only thing
This
he's at fault of. You have Julio, Calvin Ridley, you got Kyle Pitts, you got your offensive squad. You even had Todd Gurley for a point. It's not his fault that he don't play both sides of the ball. I mean, he did his thing on last Sunday, um, or whatever day it was, Saturday, Sunday, whatever it was called, because they were playing in London. It was just another game. Kyle Pitts showed up. Finally, they gave him the ball. The Atlanta Falcons actually played defense, which is very shocking. But when you had Zach Wilson at the helm, anybody could play defense. The Jets, he struggled again. They struggled to put points on the board until it was too late. They had a little run, and then, as always, things went left for the Jets. And it's pretty much about their season right now. They had that one good game. But I did tell you Zach Wilson is going to be that dude. He just needs more time. He would be just fine. Zach Wilson would be just fine. He'll be fine.
Whatever you say. I don't think so. But anyway,
Whatever. Move on.
next
Move on.
game, the Patriots defeated the Texans 25-22.
It was a little shocking because when we made that prediction last week, because we didn't after Houston got blown out 40-0, we didn't expect them to put up any points, let alone 20-22s. But it was the first half, bro. I'm like, what you mean Patriots losing? Because we know we count on the Patriots defense. We don't really count on Mac Jones like that, even though he did outperform Tom Brady. But that's a whole other subject. But we root for teams that we know are losing. But when your defense don't show up after you traded Stephon Gilmore, it shows that this is not the same Patriots defense in the past. and it's going to reckon itself tomorrow again when they play the Dallas Cowboys. Unfortunately, I don't want to root for either team because I can't stand either team, but obviously the Patriots are who they are, and the Texans showed who they are. Both teams are bad. They're not what they used to be in times of change. It also shows that when you're in Houston, it shows how badly you need Sean Watson back. It shows how idiotic y'all were to trade DeAndre Hopkins. Simple as that.
Well, I already know the damn Patriots was gonna win this damn game anyway. I mean, I wasn't that
Yeah,
interested in
we
the
know we're gonna
game.
win. We know that. We
I
knew
knew
that.
the Patriots was gonna
We
win
know that.
anyway. But
We know that.
overall, it was a good game. It was a close game. I didn't expect it to be that close. The Texans, they got some fight in them, man. I like the fight, even though they don't have the personnel. They got a few good players here and there, but they that defense is okay. It's not great, but they have that little fight in them, and I like that. I like that. Patriots, they just have they just made way more plays than the Texans did, so that's why they got the edge on that one.
Where was this fight when they were getting blown out 40-0? Where was that fight at?
I
If I'm
agree.
getting blown up 40, if I'm getting blown out 40-0, where's the? I'm not showing up next game. I'm not showing up. Like I'm part of a defense that just got blown out 40-0. What is there to talk about? What is there to talk about? You gonna blame the coach? You
Well, they
always
ain't
gonna blame
blown
the
this
coach, but
game.
it's the players with the coach.
I mean, that was last week. I mean, but they didn't want to be embarrassed again, and they showed up.
They showed up. I'm gonna give them credit. They showed up.
All
It
right.
shows how much they need Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, true. I haven't heard anything about his case and them damn
I heard
allegations. I have heard
fake
nada,
allegations.
nothing.
Nothing, bro. Nothing. That's what I'm saying. Like something has to give. Like just if we know that it's all these women that are from Houston. We know what it is now. Like I haven't heard any new allegations since. It hasn't been talked about on all the networks. I haven't heard anything new. You haven't heard anything new. We're not
Right.
saying we're analytics or we have our resources, but we haven't heard nothing. We haven't heard a damn thing. So basically, why don't you just trade this dude so he could be active and he can show how great he is as a quarterback on another team. There are plenty of other NFL teams that can use Deshaun Watson right now.
I agree. The next game, the Philadelphia Eagles defeated the North Carolina
Carolina,
the
Washington,
Carolina Panthers. I mean, this was a
North
shock. I didn't
Carolina.
have. I didn't pick the Eagles to win this game. I picked the Panthers to win this game. But what was your thoughts on this one?
Panthers should have had this game. There's no reason why you're up 15, 18 points, 18-6 in the fourth quarter and you lose 21-18. No excuse about it. You can say all you want about Christian McCaffrey is hurt and this person was hurt and no, there's no excuse when you have a top 10 defense. Ever since the Cowboys exposed y'all week 4, your defense, they have not played the same. They have not played with that intensity since then. And I believe they need to get back to it. Sam Darnold, it seemed like he's come back to earth a little bit. He's still playing pretty good, but I'm putting this on the Panthers defense. You can't be called a top 10 defense or a top front seven if you can't stop Jalen Hurts to the Eagles. Because Jalen Hurts didn't even look that. Jalen Hurts, if it's with the Eagles, Jalen Hurts didn't look that good. They're playing tonight against, oh God, I forgot they're playing the damn Bucks. So we already know who's going to win that game. So now I got to hear another day. But that's neither here nor there. But Eagles should not win this game. Panthers defense needs to play better. Needs to play better. Simple as that.
Um, you're right. The Panthers should have won this game. I picked them to win, but and every time it seems like I get to pick the Panthers, they lose, and when I pick against them, they win.
Yeah,
So they go up and down.
maybe maybe you're
But
the bad luck charm. Maybe you're the bad luck charm.
oh
You
please,
shouldn't be
oh
picking them no
please,
more. You shouldn't
oh
be picking them
please,
no more.
oh please, oh stop it. Anyway, next game, the Titans defeated the Jacksonville Jaguars. What were your thoughts on that?
Can't stop Derrick Henry. Can't stop Derrick Henry. You don't have an answer for dude. A lot of people don't have an answer for Derrick Henry. It was only as I always say, it's only a matter of time for Derrick Henry to get you one, not two, but three touchdowns, maybe even four. And that's exactly what happened. Three touchdowns, another 100-yard game. You just can't stop Derrick Henry. And when you don't have the right personnel, or if any personnel, you need multiple dudes. You need to stop running one running back. Trevor Lawrence and whatever's going on with Urban Meyer seemed to be overshadowing what's going on with the team right now. It didn't matter if there was no video or not. There was no way that you were going to stop Derrick Henry playing into.
I mean, it's the Jacksonville Jaguars. I mean, who else they gonna stop? They can't stop anybody. I mean, they're lucky Julio and them guys. I don't think they played any. Did Brown and Julio play? I didn't watch the game.
He barely played. I don't think they. I believe Julio played. I don't think AJ Brown played.
I don't think. Well, I just thought that was gonna be a total slaughter anyway. Next game, the Lions lost to the Minnesota Falcons. I mean, the Minnesota Vikings, 19-17. What was your thoughts on this game?
Very simple. The Lions. Everybody in Detroit needs a hug right now. Very simple. Detroit. Everybody who's a fan of Detroit Lions, I'm gonna give y'all a hug. Yeah, y'all can't catch a break. Yeah, y'all just can't seem to catch a break. I thought my team was bad, but I believe that your team, that all Detroit Lions fans, could beat my team right now. We'll get into my team a little bit later, but this team plays so hard, and this is like, it's not even a good loss. It's just like y'all lost the same game as y'all did against Baltimore a couple weeks ago, minus the non-existing play clock under zero and another 2 seconds, and Lamar Jackson likes the ball and throws the ball out of bounds for another 66-yard field goal. Y'all lost the same game to another team with the exact same score, who was also playing bad offense, but it also shows how hard y'all play. I give y'all that much to say. Y'all play y'all asses off, and it seems bad luck always just seems to happen. For Minnesota, it shows how much they need Dalvin Cook, and it shows how much we've been talking about it over and over. We are not fans of Kirk Cousins. He's overrated. And if their offense does not get better, they don't even have to worry about making the playoffs. Somebody's going to be fired. I like Mike Zimmer, the coach, but changes are going to have to be made.
The Vikings got damn lucky on this game. They got lucky.
Yeah,
that's all. You got two bad teams that stinks. Okay, and then you got the Minnesota Vikings who are at home. They just got lucky, and the Detroit Lions had a breakdown. Okay, they need to tighten up the screws on their team, but the Minnesota Vikings got lucky in this game. They got lucky with this win, and we moving on. That bad man Aaron Rodgers defeated the Bengals 25-22. What was your thoughts on that?
This was a very good game. I watched this game. It showed how good Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase is, and it shows how much of a bad man Aaron Rodgers is, and when he slings that ball. Maybe serve me correct. Devontae Adams had over 200 yards receiving and touchdown. Mm-hmm. And he was, it was one play. He was triple team. He still caught the ball. I mean, ain't nothing more. My biggest take is both them kickers. They don't need no checks this week, especially Mason Crosby. Yeah, he should not be able to fly back to Green Bay. He should be banned from
Don't be disrespectful. Don't be disrespectful.
No.
That man is a legend.
No,
he's a legend. Don't be disrespectful now.
The man missed. See, everybody's talking about he missed 3 field goals. He technically missed 4 field goals because he missed an extra point in the first quarter. The man missed 4 field goals in the game. I understand he missed the 50-yarder, the 56-yarder, but you don't miss a chip shot from 40 yards to end the game. Not once, but twice. I'm going back, and then McPherson, comes back on the other end and kicks the field goal. He thinks that the ball goes in, but it hits the wind on the
Oh,
it
that
hits
was
the wind on
hilarious.
the top of the. That was hilarious. He thought, and everybody on the offensive line thought, "Oh, it's good, it's good." Nah, bro, it wasn't good. Both of them. That was probably one of the craziest things I've ever seen in the NFL. I was like, okay, can somebody just end this game? Because it seemed like the kickers don't want to end it. Like, somebody needs to end this game ASAP. Thankfully, Mason Crossbar finally hit the field goal after missing like 4 times in the game. But he should be banned from Green Bay for a week. He should not be. He should be outside flying back commercial back to Green Bay. He should not be allowed to take a plane. He should not be allowed to fly with the team. He should be allowed to take a bus back home to Green Bay. That's what he should be allowed to do.
First of all, don't be disrespectful to Crosby like that. That man's a legend.
Nah,
He's a
bro.
Green Bay legend. You need to watch your mouth. Just because the
You know,
man had a
legend.
big game, you know, and especially how
Back
windy he
then,
is, is, and Cincinnati.
there was no win.
Please,
Go ahead,
anybody can miss 5 field goals. Anyway,
anybody. Oh,
it was a
please.
good game, good overtime game, but both teams had a chance to end it early. Even the Bengals had they had a chance to win. It looked good. It looked good at the end. I thought it was going in, but
Yeah, that was funny.
the wind
That
actually
was
tipped
funny.
it to the side. It tipped it a little bit to the side. Hit the little orange thing that be on
That was
top of
funny.
the field goal pole. Hey, Aaron Rodgers got the team down the field. Like, look, I got you close enough, right? And you better make it, and he did. And that's why Crosby is a Green Bay legend. He got the job done, even though it took a long time to get it done. Aaron Rodgers and Crosby got it done. Period.
Okay, that's fine. I have no problem with that.
All right.
Can we
Next
can,
game.
can we skip can we skip that one? Can we skip that one? Can
No,
we skip? We talk about the Steelers.
we're not skipping this. No,
Oh,
Mr. Wilson, we are not skipping this because you are going to put respect on my man Jamin Winston's name right now, because the New Orleans Saints defeated the Washington no name team 33-22. Can you please show some respect to my man Jamin Winston getting the job done? Can you show him some love? Can you show him some love?
the man he already got my apology last week. That's all he get, man. That's all he get.
And
I'm
then
telling
you
you right
predict he's going to
now.
throw 3 interceptions in this game?
Well, he threw one, so you know.
You predicted more than that, so you was wrong.
All right, so whatever. Tomato.
No,
You know what pisses me off?
Oh, please.
This dude.
I talk to that
This
man
dude
right
be
now.
throwing.
He's balling.
Oh, you know what pissed me off about this dude? This dude just be flinging it up in the air for another Hail Mary, and just by some weird luck, somebody just magically happens to crash the ball. I'm like, yo, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
No, it's called skills. That's what it's called.
There ain't no damn skill.
Something that your damn
Just
quarterback don't have.
He's just tossing the ball up in the air. It's just somebody just happened to be there.
Okay. So
It's
the
just
man
luck,
threw for
man.
279 yards.
He had a
279
good game.
yards. Oh, he just tossed it
He
in
had
the air. He just throwed it in. He just throwed it in the air, right? Oh,
It was
279
a Hail Mary.
yards.
It was
Touchdowns.
a Hail.
Interception.
I'm only
Show my man some love.
talking about one touchdown he threw. It was a Hail Mary, and he just happened to catch it. Washington's backhand is.
So the others don't count.
Backhand
No,
is the.
the others don't count.
I mean,
No, that's the one.
said,
He just
Washington.
He just flicked the ball in the air and threw a Hail Mary and he just caught it. Right. That's the only touchdown you want to talk about. You don't want to talk about the other 3.
He was.
You don't want to talk about the other 3.
Nah,
Oh man, you're unbelievable. You're unbelievable, man. You're unbelievable.
man.
My boy Jamin Winston came in Washington with a no team having themselves and gave it to the Washington football team what they call themselves. He did what he was supposed to do. He got the job done. Threw over 279 yards, 4 TDs. Yes, to do an interception. It was one of those things he just flicked in the air.
He got lucky. That's all I'm gonna say.
So a man
Yeah,
had 4 touchdowns.
Yeah,
Got
look.
it was just lucky.
Oh, don't worry, because this time is coming. It's coming.
Okay. Okay. Next game, the Denver Broncos defeated. Oh, they lost to the Pittsburgh Steelers. What was your thoughts on that?
A little surprising because I thought Big Ben was done. I sat here and said last week that we both said Big Ben was done. So they actually ran the ball a lot more, got the ball to Najee Harris as they should. Unfortunately, Juju is out for the rest of the season. That's a major blow.
Good.
Uh,
Good. Good for him. So he been stinking up my fantasy team ever since I drafted him.
Stop.
Him and Odell.
The man is
When we
hurt.
get to next.
Oh my God. Leave Odell alone, bro.
No
Odell ain't doing
plays.
nothing.
No plays. No plays.
Odell ain't doing nothing.
Two receptions. Two receptions.
It's
We
not
get
his
to
fault. They
that.
can't give him the ball. We gonna get to
Back
that.
to
They cannot
Steelers.
give him
Back
the
to
ball,
Steelers.
bro.
Oh, please.
Yeah,
Outside.
yeah.
It's your job to
Steelers
get
play
open.
good.
It's your job to get open.
Steelers played good. They showed up. Broncos had a little struggles. Teddy B's first game back after the concussion. He had one bad throw that turned into an interception that turned out to be a game-winning turnover. So, a good thing for the Steelers. Broncos going to come back next week. They're going to win tonight. They're going to win their next week.
Oh, they play next?
I have no idea, but I'm picking them to win. What they play.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't know because I actually dropped Juju Smith, so I can't actually see who
Well, the man is out for the
winning.
season.
Well,
The man
good.
has a broken shoulder, and
Good.
you'll be ashamed of yourself. You'll be ashamed of yourself.
Oh, please.
You'll be
That
ashamed of
man
yourself.
do nothing for me.
Stop.
Sticking to my
Go
fantasy
ahead.
team.
I'm up for it.
Anyway. Don't talk about trash. We gonna get to trash in a few minutes. Don't talk about things. Don't say we about to get there. But let me tell you about this, man. Let me tell you, Big Ben. Yeah, he got a little embarrassed last week. Yeah, he had to show that. Yeah, I still got a little gas in the tank, a little juice in the system and everything. So he had a bad game last week. I still could do something. I still could do some things. Shout out to Mike Tomlin with a different game plan, getting the ball to Najee Ramba, is what I call him. Najee Ramba Harris. It's about damn time you drafted that boy for a reason. Get the ball out of Big Ben's hands. Let that boy run, roll tide on everybody. Shout out to the Pittsburgh Steelers defense as well. They showed up. For the Denver Broncos, you live, you learn. You start off a little hot. The defense didn't actually show up last week. A little disappointing in the defense with Nick Chubb and the boy, not Nick Chubb, the other Chubby, and what's his name? Vernon Miller. That's his name.
I think so.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, Denver defense didn't show up. They couldn't stop anybody. They couldn't stop the Steelers, and that's why the Steelers got away with the win. Next game, the Chicago Bears, with they trifling selves, defeated the Oakland Raiders 20-19. What were your thoughts on this game?
Keep saying Oakland. They're Las Vegas Raiders. So
I'm sorry. It's still California. What the hell?
it's Vegas. It's not California. Anyway, somehow, some way,
Whatever.
all of a sudden, the Chicago Bears somehow all of a sudden they're 3-2. Okay. As we said, give Justin Fields some time. He's going to grow. Justin Fields going to do his thing. And for the Raiders, it's not looking good for them right now because then right after that, literally a day later, we found out about John Gruden and it has affected the team, the whole everything. And I don't think it's going to get any better. And the fact that you have this so-called offensive juggernaut team and you only put up 9 points is striking. And the Chicago Bears defense has not been elite. They've been like middle of the pack, but the fact that you don't even score a touchdown is just horrible. Derek Carr, I expect better from you. Josh Jacobs, I expect better. You have Darren Waller, who's a top 3 tight end in the league right now. With Kelsey, Waller, and Kittle. And for some explicit reason, you don't get this dude any touchdowns. You have this dude for a reason. Use him. Use him. There's no excuse. None whatsoever. There's no excuse. Good win for the Bears, bad win for the Raiders. and it's looking like the Raiders right now is going with them at that whole hot start that they had. It
Yeah,
seems like it's going
we're gonna get to
downhill.
that.
Yeah, it's going downhill. It's going straight downhill.
Um, Bear showed up. The defense showed up. I like Fields. Yeah, he's gonna be that's the future quarterback. They might as well trade Nick Foles, why they have right now, and get some draft picks for Nick Foles. Get rid of that bum Red Rocket, Andy Dalton. Get rid of him. You should trade him. You should trade him. I mean, trade him to the Giants or something because the Giants need a quarterback. Last time I checked, do something. Get some draft picks. Be smart, Mr. GM for the Chicago Bears. Okay, where you go? You trade to the Jets too, because God, Lord knows they need somebody. They need somebody. But anyway, the Bears showed up, and
Oh
as
my
for the
goodness.
Raiders, the news of the emails came out early that day. Just for John Gruden to be allowed to actually coach that game when the damn email came out. I mean, my lord. I mean,
Yeah, that was
I mean,
crazy. Yeah,
that's why
that's
the
crazy.
Raiders didn't show up
I
because
agree with that.
that was all them black men on the team. Look here. Uh, my coach said this. My coach said that.
hmm I'm not
Um,
sure. I'm sure
I'm taking the
we
game
gotta have a
off.
conversation.
This is
Yeah,
bothering
yeah,
me.
yeah.
I'm taking the game off.
Right,
That's why the Raiders
right.
didn't
Yeah.
show up.
Not only that, we gotta have a conversation about that. Like, we gotta talk.
No, no,
Like,
we
we
don't get
gotta
to
talk
that.
ASAP.
We gonna get to that. But
No, no, no.
I
I'm
don't
talking.
think
No,
so.
I'm speaking about Gruden. Like, if I ever see those emails and I read them, and you talking about my race, oh, we gotta talk about this. We gotta
Hmm.
talk ASAP.
Hmm.
Like, we gotta talk ASAP as soon as possible because I'm not feeling that. Because if you said that about, there's already bad enough you said about the gays and all that, but
No, we don't get to
uh,
that.
what you trying to say? Yeah, we gotta talk
Right,
about this ASAP. How we gonna handle this?
right. Um, I don't think it's over for the Raiders. I just think
No, it's
that
over. It's over.
uh, for the interim coach, I think the Raiders still got talent, man. And once they got rid of that John Gruden, I just think they're gonna step it up a little more. Like, look, we still got something here. We still got a good defense. No, we had a couple of big
hmm
wins this season, and you know I think they're gonna get it together. It might take a couple of games, but they're gonna get it together. And I still think the Raiders is a playoff team.
Wow. Okay.
Um, Next, the Cleveland Browns
Yeah.
lost to the Los Angeles Chargers, 47 to
There you go.
42. What was your thoughts on that one? I was about to say San Diego. Yeah.
I know. I know. It's Los Angeles, so it's all right. I keep trying to tell you about Justin Herbert, but you're not on the Herbert train. I'm not understanding
Nope,
why.
you didn't. I tell you
Not.
why. I tell you why. Well, go ahead. Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. He already beat Baker Mayfield this past Sunday, and
So,
he's already beat the great
congratulations.
Patrick Mahomes, and he's already beat the great Patrick Mahomes. Now he's going to beat Lamar Jackson this week. I'm telling
Okay.
you, Justin Herbert is for real. It shows how good this team is, and this so-called top three defense that Cleveland has. I mean, the fact that first of all, it was a great game. The fact that both teams went back and forth, like you put up 42 points and you still lose a game, like that's crazy to me. The fact that you had Austin Eckler on the last play, he wasn't even trying to get in the end zone, but the Cleveland Browns defense pushed him to the end zone, and they still scored. He said it himself, he was disgusted by it. It was a damn good game, but my problem is Baker Mayfield. You targeted everybody in the damn game. You targeted Kareem Hunt got touches. Of course, Nick Chubb always going to get touches. Uh, Dominic People Jones even got touches. Shit. Me and you was on the field, we would have got touches. But for some, if David Njoku, who's not even the top two tight end, he's like number 3 or 4 on the depth chart. Had 7 catches, 149 yards, and a touchdown. But for some reason, Odell Beckham, ODB can't get open and can't get no touches. He only had 2 catches for like 10 yards. Like,
Yeah,
something wrong
because
with that picture. And no, 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 no,
oh,
no. It ain't.
you blaming this on
So
Baker Mayfield? And that's what you're saying?
absolutely,
Oh,
that's exactly what
please.
I'm saying.
Oh, please. If he
I'm
could get the
saying it right
ball
now.
to everybody else, he could get
No,
the ball to Odell
no,
Beckham Jr. But the only thing is, Odell
no.
Beckham Jr. is not getting open. Period. Two
So you
two
saying that
receptions for
OD?
79 yards. 2 receptions for 79 yards. That's the best you could do, Odell Beckham. You supposed to be a top elite receiver in this game right now.
Mm,
Top 5, maybe top 10. As of right now, you look at top 20.
oh, he might not be top
He,
20 right now,
he
but
getting paid all this damn money for no damn reason because you can't get open. And they want people like you, Mr. Wilson, want to blame Baker Mayfield. Oh please,
absolutely,
it's
that's Baker's fault.
it's all
That's Baker's
OBJ.
fault.
It's
No, no, no,
all fault.
no, 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 no,
Baker Mayfield.
no, 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 no,
Excuse me. Who
no,
plays the
no,
football?
no.
I don't see
Baker
Baker
Mayfield.
Mayfield getting sacked like that.
Baker Mayfield. That's Baker Mayfield's fault. And if I'm Odell, I need to get the hell out of here ASAP. Can you imagine? Like trade him to the freaking Packers. Can you imagine? Aaron Rodgers,
You still want to get open.
OBJ, and Devontae. How you gonna get open? He's a second receiver. Of course,
You
he's gonna get
still want to
open.
get open.
You gonna
Aaron
sit here and
Rodgers
tell
is going to
me?
be throwing the
Wait,
ball
wait,
to
wait,
all the other wide receivers. He's
no,
going to be
no,
throwing the
no.
ball to Adams and Cobb, and all of them going to be getting open, but Odell Beckham Jr.
So you gonna sit here and tell me that Aaron Rodgers and OBJ ain't gonna get open and he's going no touchdowns, and they gonna go to the Super Bowl?
Oh, I trust Aaron Rodgers to try to get Odell Beckham to draw, but I don't trust Odell Beckham because he can't get open.
Oh, my God. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Excuse
You don't
me?
trust OBJ, do you? You ought to be ashamed of
You're
yourself.
damn right. I don't trust him.
Odell,
I ain't paying this man all this money. He can't get open.
go
And
ahead. Say what you gotta say.
then you want to go play with the great Aaron Rodgers for what? You want to tarnish Aaron Rodgers' legacy? Make his completion rate go down or something like that? Because you can't catch the damn football? Yeah. I
Go
saw a
ahead.
couple plays Odell having butterfingers. Yeah, I saw a couple drop passes. No, you
That
didn't mention that,
that
did you?
wasn't
You didn't mention that, did you?
no.
When he
No, I
when
don't
he came
remember
out the
that.
middle, came out the middle in the slot, oh he had butterfingers right through his hands. So all this ain't Baker Mayfield fault. This is Odell Beckham fault. First of all, you can't catch a damn football and you can't get open. And when you do get
Are
open, you
you? Are
drop the damn
you?
football.
So what are you saying? Are you calling Odell a scrub right now? Like,
You
what are
damn
you
right.
saying right now?
You damn right.
Wow. No, I need an apology.
Odell Beckham Jr. is
I
a
need an
bona
apology.
fide scrub right now because you can't get open, and when you do, you have butterfingers. Bart Simpson. That's his name,
Wow.
Bart Simpson, going forward.
Wow.
Bart Simpson, Mr. Butterfinger himself. Bart Simpson. Can't pay all that damn money for no goddamn reason. What's wrong with you?
Yo, be ashamed of yourself. I can't believe you just sat here and said OBJ's a scrub.
Anyways, the Chargers are supposed to win that game anyway because I didn't trust
I
the
ain't heard it.
Browns. I didn't trust Odell
Uh-huh.
Beckham Jr. making big plays because he can't get open. There's no Landry. I mean, you got other people you can throw to, but I don't trust them either. You got Ryan, you got Hopper. I don't care. But the Chargers showed up. They did what they're supposed to do, and they got the win. And
I
both of these
see
games.
Mm-hmm.
For the score to be
I see the
42 to
Niners.
52, the defense
Mm-hmm.
was terrible on
I
both
see this
sides.
for real.
Don't try to skip your
I
Giants. Don't try to skip your Giants.
no,
Don't go sit for
I'm
it.
just
We're
saying.
about to get to Big Blue right now. Right now, we're about to get the Big Blue, the New York Football Giants loses to the Dallas Cowboys division rivals. 44-20, Mr. Wilson. I mean, you can't make this up. How in Oprah Winfrey's name, your running back, you started running back, and you started quarterback get injured in the first half. Can you explain that? I mean, talk about a black cat walking around somebody's franchise. I mean, the Giants can't talk, man. The Giants can't talk, man. Y'all had the worst luck, man. Can you explain to me?
Matter of
Mr. Big
fact,
Blue yourself. Can you explain what the hell happened? What the hell happened?
I'm gonna let you go first. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, man.
I go
I'm
first.
gonna let you go first.
This
Go
is
ahead,
easy
bro.
for me. Oh,
Go
you
ahead.
want to go first? This is easy for me. The New York Football Giants, they stink. Period. Period.
Go ahead.
They stink. They are abomination to New York. They're
Mhm.
allergic to success. And I guarantee right now. And I told y'all, I told y'all a couple of episodes ago. Listen, we got to put Daniel Jones on the back burner and go get Cam Newton. But don't y'all listen to me? These Giants fans listen to me. No, to save y'all season. And then all your wide receivers is hurt. I mean, my God. I mean, I don't know who's left now. I don't know. I don't know. Slayton is hurt. Galloway got hurt. Do y'all have anybody left? And the only guy you had left is on the special teams. And then he got kicked out of the game for punching somebody in the neck. How you trying to? First of all, how you trying to punch somebody in the face with a helmet on? I mean, that doesn't make sense, man. That doesn't make sense. That is not smart. First of all, you're not hurting the guy because he got a damn helmet on, but you're hurting yourself because you might break your damn hand. Well, that's not smart. The New York Football Giants, they need open tryouts. They need to hire some people off the street, hire some Canadian football players or something. Yeah, because y'all need to do something. And that damn defense stink. You know, your offensive line just folds like cheap tents from Family Dollar. And then he can't stop anybody. I mean, I can't even stop a nosebleed. I mean, the New York Giants is an embarrassment. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I think I saw a couple of Knicks players show up at MetLife Stadium.
Oh my god.
Contaminated, contaminated, contaminated the damn Giants working in the locker room.
What does this have to do with basketball? What does this have to do with
That's a
this?
big spread of contamination. That's all I know. Because I don't know. They probably had a New York. You know how New York have the Yankees visit. The Jets.
Oh my god.
It's cross contamination everywhere. And ain't nobody can see the damn
Had
win.
nothing to do with it.
They don't have a successful season. Everybody can win in New York, but my Brooklyn Nets. But anyway, the New York Football Giants, they need to do something. I mean, if I was GM or I was the owner, I'll fire every damn body right now. Every damn body right now. Start off with the GM, Joe Judge. When your special teams don't start. I haven't seen one trick play for the special team this year, and you're a special team coach. I mean, can you do something? I mean, can you run the annexation of Puerto Rico? Can you look at the Little Giants movie and say, I mean, can you do something? I mean, can you do something special to put some sports on the board? I mean, can you do something? That's all I'm saying. I mean, get the Giants, y'all stink, man. I mean, it's cross contamination everywhere, man. You got the Jets playing in the same stadium. Oh God. I wonder why Zach Wilson can't win a damn football game. It's cross contamination everywhere. Oh, go ahead. Okay, there's a black cat running around the damn Giants, and you can't talk shit about the Dallas Cowboys because it seems like the Dallas Cowboys are going to have more success this year than the actually New York Football Giants. Okay, they're going to the playoffs, like it or not. So go ahead, you can't talk. As a Giant fan, you can't talk shit about Dallas Cowboys because they're going to be more successful than Big Blue this year. And let me tell you one more thing about your legend Eli Manning. Oh, it's disgusting. With his concierge showing people around the stadium. Oh, it make me sick with his damn golf sweaters and stuff like that. And then you want to have his own show. Who the hell gave his own show for ESPN too? ESPN Plus. Yeah, ESPN Plus. Who the hell gave him that shit damn show? Oh, now he try to follow it, and he try to follow his big brother footsteps down. Really, he try to break down plays like I want to see Eli Manning break down plays. Oh please. Break down how you got lucky with 2 Super Bowl wins and gets to go. Break down that. It's all yours.
You get whatever. First of all, when you're Eli Manning and you beat the so-called GOAT not once but twice in Super Bowl, you get whatever the hell you want. That's number one.
Did you say so-called GOAT?
You can continue. Yes, the so-called GOAT. You can get whatever you want. When you beat the man twice in Super Bowl, not one Super Bowl but 2 Super Bowls.
Okay, I show what you did. Can I ask you a question?
Oh, yeah,
So
you go.
so
Yeah, you
so
go.
if Nick Foles retired next year, he should get his own show on ESPN Plus.
Well, sure. I mean, he beat the fake goat. Why not?
Oh really?
Give
Oh
him a
really?
shot.
Oh
Yeah, why
really?
not?
Okay.
He could be an
Okay.
analyst. He could be an
Okay.
analyst. He could be an
Okay.
analyst.
All right.
All
Go
right.
ahead. It's on you.
So you first of all, did you feel better just die trying my team, just annihilating my team right now? Because we already done that for ourselves. Okay. I
I feel
told
great.
you. I'm glad you feel great. It's just like, see, I usually would get mad, I would scream, but I can't do that right now. You know why?
Cause I'm right.
It's because I've no, because
Is that because I'm right? So you say I'm wrong?
I've run out of voice on my team.
Excuses. Excuses. That's what we call it. You ran out of
It's not.
excuses for your New
It's
York
not.
Football Giants and all your damn New York football teams because all of them stink, except for my Brooklyn Nets.
We're not
Go
talking
ahead.
about basketball. We're not talking
I
basketball.
said
Let's stick
all
to
the New
something
York.
else.
I said all the teams in New York,
First of all,
except for my
we'll
Brooklyn
get to
Nets.
my. We don't get to them bombs later. But anyway,
Watch your mouth.
I ain't watching nothing. You done sat here and disrespected my team for the last 15 minutes. I'm supposed to be over. I gotta be respectful. Anywho, I ran out of voice when it comes to my team. Like, how the hell in one half do you lose your star running back? First of all, Saquon just can't catch a break. I think it's official. Like when you tweak, you wasn't even running on the play, and then some player just steps on his foot like Giannis did, and then his ankle turned and you wasn't even looking, and you just break your damn ankle and it swells up like a damn balloon. Like you just can't catch a break. Then dumbass Jason Garrett wants to run a power quarterback bootleg, and then my dumbass Danny Dimes quarterback wants to act like he's the next Derrick Henry, the white Derrick Henry, excuse my race language, and truck somebody. Like, bro, you are a quarterback. Either you gonna dive or you gonna slide. But no, you wanna act like you can truck somebody. Next thing you know, you woke up, you got up, face was all, mouth was all sloppy, wobbling like you had three Hennessy shots and you can't control your liquor. And now your ass is going for the rest of the game. Thankfully, all seriousness aside, thankfully he's not, he's still concussed, but we don't know if the man's going to play. Then then Kenny Galladay, who we signed 4 years, 50 something million. I'm sorry, 4 years, $72 million. His ass ain't been healthy since training camp. He can't stay off the field, so he goes down. So we just lost 70% of our offense. Then next thing you know, we had a cornerback rookie that we drafted in the seventh round. He tore his ACL, so he's out for the season. We had our starting left guard Andrew Thomas, who had troubles on the field anyway because he wasn't all that good, but he had a broken foot, so he's out the game. So pretty much everybody that we drafted has been either injured, taken out, or we just took our own selves out. The only good thing that happened in the game was Kadarius Toney, the guy that you were just talking about. 10 I think he had like 11 catches, 169 yards. Everything was going good for him. We already knew the game was out of reach. Oh, well, what you want to do? You want to be immature. It was he has moves. He plays OBJ like, but then you want to go around and throw a punch. Like, dude, come on, man. Like, come on, bro. That's a rookie mistake. Why are you? It's an open, closed fist. First of all, you're not hurting nobody with a helmet on. That's number one. Number two, dude is like 6'3". You're like 5'11", so he's easily going to knock your ass out. What are you doing throwing a punch when you're clearly our best receiver, most likely our only receiver? And now we got old ass Mike Glennon who's going to start. We may not have Darius Slayton, Sterling Shepard, Daniel Jones, Saquon Barkley, or Kenny Galladay. Saquon's out 2 to 4 weeks. Kenny Galladay's not playing until maybe week 6 or week 7. I don't know about our offensive line. Defense can't stop a nosebleed. Hell, I don't think. I think our defense is worse than the Chiefs, the Seahawks, the Lions, the Jaguars, the Jet. I think we can't stop anybody. If me and you were on the field, we could do a 15 play, 75-yard drive to just score a touchdown. We just can't stop anybody. Oh, and just when I think it can't get no worse, oh, it's going to get worse. Why? Because we play the Rams this Sunday. Oh, and then who we play after that? Oh, we play the Panthers right after that. Oh, and then who we play after that? We go to Kansas City after that. Oh, and who we play Kansas City? Oh, we back against the Raiders. And then who we play after that? You got the nerve to have a fucking Monday night game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Like, come on, man. Just come on, man. Like, just come on, man.
The hits just keep on coming, man. The hits just keep...
It's like everybody let's just go home. Like, let's fire Gettleman, fire John Mara. Let's just, you know what? I'm not talking about, everybody talking about clean house now. I'm calling a fire sale. I'm calling a fire sale. Fire sale. Fire sale is when everybody gotta go. The GM, the head coach, everybody on the team except for Cadell. Well, everybody gotta go right now. Everybody gotta go. Trade Danny Pennies. He won't act like he's trucking people. Saquon can't be consistent because he's supposed to be up for a new contract, but we can't do that. We don't have an offensive line. Our receivers can't even stay healthy. We got receivers want to punch people in the face and can't control their temper. We got defense that can't stop nobody. We want to give them $75, $85 million. I mean, we got kickers that can't make field goals. We got an idiotic GM that's still trying to build an offensive line 6 years in, and still hasn't brought an offensive line because he's signing guys literally off the street that haven't played in the last 2 years. I mean, damn, man. I mean, damn. I don't know. You said to Joe Judge, he's acting like he's trying to do something. He ain't doing a damn thing. I ain't seeing trick play since either. He's not even doing it in the preseason. I'm running. I'm not even giving excuses. I don't know what to do. And I'm a fan saying this. I'm a diehard Giants fan. I already said it was over. I already said he was over. I gave them a little second shot after he beat the Saints, but even I had to admit that kind of was luck. Of course, they were down 11 points and they came back. Yeah. No, it's done. It's done. We might go by the time our bye hit, we might be 1-10, and we have no future because our players can't even stay healthy on the damn field. I mean, what am I going to say?
I mean, both New York teams are lottery picks, bro. Yeah, y'all gonna be in the top five.
I mean,
a lot of
but the thing is, the difference is, Zach Wilson is a rookie quarterback that they actually have promise for. Zach Wilson has, like, you may not know who the receivers are. I know who the receivers are, but he actually has talent, and they're actually going to grow year by year. They actually have a plan. We're 3 to 5 years in, and we still don't know what the hell our plan is. We're just signing guys for big ass paychecks. Like, you're giving Kenny Golladay 4 years, $72 million. He can't even stay on the fucking field. What are we paying him for? We paid James Bradbury after this past season. He had a great year last year. He looked like absolute garbage this year. We paid Adoree Jackson $58 million, but he can't cover anybody. He's getting beat. He's getting roasted left and right by not wide receiver ones, not even wide receiver twos. He's getting beat by wide receiver threes. Why are we signing this dude? And then we sign an offensive lineman off the fucking street. What are we supposed to do? What? Go ahead. Just go. Let's go.
I mean, you said
Aaron Donald. I'm just gonna say. I just hope Daniel Jones don't play this week because he's gonna see Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald already popped up. He already messed up Russell Wilson's finger. If you get a concussion, what you think he gonna do? If he popped Russell Wilson's finger, what he gonna do to you? What he gonna do to you? And then if you throw the ball, you got to throw the ball near Jalen Ramsey. Good luck with that. Like, what you gonna do, man? And then you got poor ass Mike Glennon, who been in the league since 1935. And then what you do? We have a backup after that? No.
Y'all gonna get slaughtered.
Like, come on, man.
Slaughtered this week.
I don't even want to talk about the prediction.
Anyway, next game, the Cardinals defeated the 49ers 17-10. What was your thoughts on this?
Trey Lance is not ready for the spotlight yet, and Arizona is very, very good. The defense is getting better, and yeah, that's really all I have to say. This was a good, solid, rough NFC West type game that I was telling you about. It's going to be a dogfight. It's really going to be a dogfight, and it just shows how good Arizona is. I think, in my opinion, Arizona is the best team in the NFC. I mean, not just because you're undefeated.
I mean,
Kyler Murray right now is the NFL MVP right now until things change. And I believe if Arizona were to play Tampa Bay right now, I will give the nod to Arizona.
Get the fuck out of here! What fucking warming up? Get out of here!
I knew that was coming. See, anything got to do with anything against Tom Brady, that old fossil. Of course you're going to do it. You're not going to agree with me.
First of all, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Talk about to go like that. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
Old fossil. That's what he is.
You would pick. You would pick Kyler Murray over a 7-time champion.
I picked the team.
And the reigning Super Bowl champion. You would pick the Cardinals right now to beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who are balling right now. No matter how many losses they have right now, they are balling right now. I mean, is 45 years old, and every single negative thing you throw out the man, every single negative obstacle you're putting this man where he overcomes it. This man won a damn Super Bowl with a torn ligament last year, for God's sake, and he still won't get the numbers from people like you.
Well, nobody's buying that. I'm not buying that. Nobody's buying that crap. Nobody's buying that.
Show the GOAT some respect. That's what you need to do.
No.
That's what you need to do.
Respect, but he needs to show everybody else respect and retire. That's what the hell he needs. Just retire.
Oh, why you gotta retire? Wow, why? Because he why? Because he won it? Because he wins?
Enough is enough, man. Enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
This man been in the league for 22 seasons. 22 seasons. He's a 45. But this man is walking history right now. Nobody at the age of 45 has done anything on this level, and you're still doubting this man.
He's a walking abomination. That's what he's. He's a walking abomination.
Explain that to me. Explain that to me. Okay. How is a walking abomination? What? How is Tom Brady a walking abomination? How?
I mean, look, man, just give somebody else a chance, bro. Like, why you want to keep playing?
Somebody else a chance?
You've done it already. You done it. Yeah, give somebody else a chance. Look at Cam Newton. He ain't playing right now. Give Cam Newton. Call Cap. Call somebody else. But no, you want to go to Tampa Bay. Why you want to be in good weather? Just retire already. Everybody know how good you is.
Excuse me.
So you feel like you need to prove yourself? You don't need to prove nothing.
Yes, you do need to prove it. Well, you don't need to prove anything. He already proved himself already. Last year, you in the Super Bowl, didn't you? And you lost. And he lost, right? And you lost.
Why couldn't he go and he could have rolled on the sunset, drunk as hell, right off the boat, ran Miami.
No, he want to win some more. He wants some more rings. He's already to go right now. He ain't greedy because he want to win. He has passion for the game of football. So, he want to keep playing. He want to show. I don't care what age number to number. Age number. That's what he's showing everybody at the age of 45. How great this man is. It ain't bullshit. It's facts, and you got to deal with it, Mr. Wilson. It's facts, and you got to deal with it. You want to show some respect.
I guarantee, and this is a saucy person. I know you're gonna drop the bomb, and you could do the Joe Pesci show you want to. I'm guaranteeing that Tom bum ass, old ass fossil Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will not make the Super Bowl this year. That is my bet right now. I'm saying it right here, right now. They are not going to the Super Bowl. They're not going to the Super Bowl. I'm saying it right now. They're not going to the Super Bowl.
Who is beating the Tampa Bay Buccaneers this year? Are they going to the playoffs? Are they going to the playoffs?
Sure. Of course.
Okay, so who are they going to? What team is better than the Tampa Bay Buccaneers right now?
I mean, it's going to be the great Aaron Rodgers. I mean, who else is it going to be? It's the only guy he's going to lose to.
Hey, man, I love that. Oh, man, stop it. Stop it.
Nah, man, come on, man.
We showed
Come
them
on,
last
man.
year who's in charge. Okay,
Uh,
so Aaron
nah,
Rodgers
nah,
gonna
that
take
was a
back
bad
seat.
play. That was
Oh,
a bad
please,
play.
he lost.
That was a
He
bad play.
lost.
Refs,
Please, the
that was
first,
a
the
bad
first,
play.
the first series in that game was a touchdown. What are you talking about?
It ain't gonna be bumming at Jameis Winston. It ain't gonna be
Oh,
there. We already know
please.
that.
Oh,
So it ain't gonna
please.
be him. It's
Oh,
gonna be Aaron
please.
Rodgers, baby. It ain't gonna be the
Aaron
Cowboys either.
Rodgers is not beating the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have too many weapons. Once everybody comes
Be
back, especially on the defensive side, Aaron Rodgers
Oh,
gonna
you
lead
sure
the
about that?
Bucs to the Super
Are you
Bowl.
are you sure about
I'm
Are you sure
positive.
about your are you
I'm I was positive last
right
year. I
there?
was sure last year. You wasn't sure. You didn't raise
I
your
was
hand
very
to
sure.
see that you were
I was
sure.
sure.
You were just sure.
I was
Okay. You
I was sure
doubted
they was gonna
and
lose.
you doubted the
I was sure
goat.
they're gonna lose.
You doubted
I
him,
was sure they're gonna lose.
and
I'm gonna keep
you
down.
was proven wrong.
And you ain't stopped talking about him since. Cause
You're
all you
damn
do
right.
is
I'm
talk
never
about
gonna stop talking about the goat like that.
did you see
I'm
did you
never gonna
did you
stop
see
talking
the
about the
goal
goat
against
like
the
that.
Dolphins? Did you see the goal against the Dolphins? Like it's the Dolphins, man. Come on, man. It's the damn Dolphins. If he threw 8 touchdowns against Jacksonville, did you see the goat? Did you see the goat? It's the Jaguars, man. Like, no, 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 no.
Really,
Are they
really,
not a
we
football
going
team?
there?
Are they not a football team? Are they
You
not
we
a football
going
team?
there?
There we go, niggas. You know,
Are we going there?
you know what? You Tom Brady fans just like them LeBum James fans. Y'all all alike, man. Y'all all alike,
Excuse
man.
me?
Y'all all get on my nerves.
Excuse
Y'all
me?
just like that LeBum James fan. Y'all all
First of
alike,
all,
man. Y'all all alike.
first of all, LeBron James has 4 rings, right? He has 4. He has rings. Tom Brady has rings. I mean, can you name
Okay.
anybody? Can you name anybody from your team that has rings like LeBron James and Tom Brady? I mean, it combined. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Marcus Wilson is full of it, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching it on YouTube. You're watching it on Facebook Live on our Facebook page. We appreciate you watching. But Marcus Wilson, something's wrong with this man. Something's wrong with Marcus Wilson. As I bring him back on with his blasphemous self.
You see
Yeah,
what
yeah,
you do,
come on.
man. Every time I start talking,
I ain't do
you see
nothing.
what I see what you do. Every you infected the broadcast with this Tom Brady crap
Oh,
and this
please.
LeBron
I ain't fact
James crap.
nothing. I ain't
It's
fact
infect like
nothing.
it's the show has become infected because of people
Nope.
like you
No,
who wants
we're
to
infected
ride
with
on
the
this
hate.
man's
The
coattails.
play, the hate
Ain't no
team.
ain't no hate. Ain't
You
no
drink
hate.
too much haterade on LeBron James and Tom Brady, and you want to acknowledge that these men are champions. These men have more LeBron James got more championships, more than the New York Knicks organization, and you want to sit here and talk
Why are
shit
you
about him.
always, bro? First of
Yeah,
all,
you want to
why are
sit
you
shit.
always talking
You
about
want to
my
sit
team?
and talk about him.
Why are
You,
you talking about my team? Like, no, see,
Tom Brady,
you talking about me.
Tom Brady has more championships than the New York Giants combined in all the years they didn't won. But you want to sit here and talk shit about Tom Brady? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
Man, talk fuck Tom Brady. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, please.
He ain't gonna do. He
Oh,
ain't gonna
please.
do
Watch
nothing.
him out.
He's not
Watch him
winning
out.
Super
You
Bowl
said that
this year.
last year.
He's not
You
doing
said that
nothing.
last year. What happened? He held up a
Man,
trophy. Oh well, he needed to go back and back. He needed to go back to back. They already did that already in 2004 with your hating self.
he
Anyway,
gonna win this year
moving
though.
on with
We'll
the
see.
Bills beat the Kansas City Chiefs 38-20. What was your thoughts on that, Miss Wilson?
The Bills should have put up 40 the way Josh Allen was playing, and Kansas City's
2 more
garbage.
points. 2 more points, really?
Yeah, no, they should have put up like 4. The way Josh Allen was playing, you would think they would put up 45. Like right now, I'm saying it right now, Kansas City's in trouble. If they don't get their shit together, they're not going back to the Super Bowl. It's going to be a new team in the AFC. I don't know who it's going to be, but the way Kansas City, if it's not all on Patrick Mahomes, but their defense, except for the Honey Badger, Chris Jones didn't play. We understand, but I think they focus so much on their offensive line, which is what we saw in the Super Bowl, as we just talked about. that I think they didn't really pay attention that much to their defense. And now their defense is getting destroyed on a consistent basis. They need help ASAP. Like if they don't do something quick, Kansas City's not. They're gonna go to. They might go. They're gonna go to the playoffs. That they could end up finding themselves getting eliminated in the first round or in a wild card game. And it won't be Patrick Mahomes' fault. Patrick Mahomes will throw 50 touchdowns, which is most likely this year, and it still won't be enough. They need to get their shit together ASAP.
Mr. Wilson,
Mm-hmm.
for you to sit here on this broadcast
Oh my God! Here we go.
and doubt the
Kansas
great
City
Pat
football.
Mahomes
I'm not doubting him. It's not
in
him.
week
It's that
5
defense.
and week
Okay.
5.
Go ahead.
This is a season who had less preseason games, so you have to get the season started real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And anybody that knows the game of football, it takes time for everybody to get in the rhythm. It takes time,
Mm-hmm.
right? Pat Mahomes have 16 touchdowns already. He has 6 interceptions. I gave everybody this already because he got 6 interceptions already. You only threw 6 interceptions last year. But the reason why Pat Mahomes has 6 interceptions right now, which is tied up we had last year, is because of the defense. You're right. The defense can't stop anybody.
Can't stop a cold.
And what did Kansas City Chief Andy Reid, respectable? Andy Reid, who's the coach and the GM of the team,
Mm-hmm.
he has to get a pass rusher
ASAP.
ASAP. And you have to get not a first tier, maybe like a second tier cornerback, a CB, defensive back, to accommodate the secondary. That's the only reason why the Chiefs are losing games. It's because of the defense. Now, Pat Mahomes had a couple of fumbles. The offense. The offense is legit. Even though they lost Watkins, they still got Hartman. They still got Kelsey. The offense is really showing up. Even though we lost Clyde, the running back, he gonna be out for a couple of weeks. Clyde Hashir.
He's doing good.
Frank Caspola, ain't he the former Giants coach?
Oh my God. Steve
Last
Spagnuolo.
time I remember, he won that game, the first matchup with Eli Manning. Where he had Mike Shanahan and the boys stopping Tom Brady in that fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Frank, he's a 2-time Super Bowl champion.
Frank Spagnuolo.
He has to come up with better schemes for his defense. He has to know what works.
Mm-hmm.
He has to come up with a better game plan. And he has to tell the GM and the coach, we need some more playmakers. Because it seemed like the offense is showing up, but the defense is still on vacation. Because they can't stop anybody. And it's making Pat Mahomes, how great he is, how great the Pat Mahomes is. They making him do too much. He got to go for fourth down, 4th and 10s now because he don't trust the damn defense. And then he's scrambling for his life because they got to fix that damn O line. And then he's making spectacular plays, underhand, overhand, doing hook shots, behind the back passes and stuff like that. Pat Mahomes just need regular time on the field, and the defense needs to keep the offense off the field. And the way to do that, they need help. I don't care what you gotta do. Go get Darius Slay. Go get somebody. Go get Bruckner for the Colts. Go. They need a pass rusher and a good D-back to tighten up the screws because they only have one pass rush. I don't know what Frank Clark been. Frank Clark has been rushing the passer very well. You got Chris Davis, who's the ultimate threat. You need somebody else, man. You need somebody else. Maybe go get Williams for the Giants.
Why are you
That
putting my
help.
team on
Yeah, be a big help. Hey, I mean, y'all ain't using them well.
Why is it they always go back to Muscle? Stop blaming my man Spags, defensive coordinator for mine. Don't blame Spags because he used to be in my Giants.
Oh, that's his name. That's his name.
Steve Spagnuolo. His nickname is Spags. Don't blame Spags for this. He ain't on that field. Is he coming up with plays? Yes.
He's the defensive coordinator.
Plays?
Stop it.
All right. So are they good plays? No. But as you said, you need to say, look, damn it, we need some help. All you really have is the Honey Badger, and he can't do it all by himself. You need some damn help. Stop blaming my. Don't talk about trying to trade my. You know what? Maybe who knows? I don't know, man. It's like, Juge and Blaine, you've been talking a lot of Giants. You've been just feeling my team all night, man. I'm not feeling this, man. So
what? It's my fault, you snake.
Whatever, man.
Y'all put yourself on. Y'all put yourself on first tree at the time. Anyway, NA Colts loses to the Baltimore Ravens 31-25. What was your thoughts on that, Mr. Wilson?
That was a damn good comeback by Lamar Jackson. Like that was probably out of all the performances I've seen him make, and that includes him winning MVP. This has to be the most impressive I've seen him play. It was damn impressive. And for Indianapolis, you deserve to lose that game if you go 25-3 and you're gonna lose it and in overtime. You deserve to lose that game. I will give Indianapolis a small pass because of that bogus ass call with a legal forward pass. How is that a legal forward pass on defense? I've never heard of that. Have you heard of that? I never heard of that. That was unheard of. I'm like, a legal forward pass on defense? It's okay on offense when it's called lateral, but it's not okay to do the same thing on defense and it's called a legal forward pass. How do you pass the ball on defense? I'm just curious. But over and all, if you are 25-3, game is over. And you're not even at home and you lose and in overtime, you deserve to lose that game. Plain and simple. You deserve to lose the game. It's on you.
The Colts had a big breakdown. They should have won that game. I think Carson Wentz played well in that game. I think if he keeps playing that way, then the Colts could actually turn around a season. As for the Baltimore Ravens, Lamar Jackson showed up. The Colts defense couldn't stop him.
He showed his ass.
Yeah, he did show his ass, but that's just typical Lamar Jackson. See, I'm not worried about Lamar Jackson in the damn regular season. I don't worry about Lamar Jackson in the postseason. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? And he have not shown up the last 2 years, getting bumped in the first round.
And, if memory serves me correct, he has not gotten his contract yet, right? No, right? He
has not signed his contract yet. No.
If he don't show up this year, that contract is going to be a little shaky. It's going to be a little shaky.
I agree with you.
It's not going to be Pat Mahomes money.
Right.
It's not going to be Pat Mahomes money.
As you already know, my Tampa Bay Buccaneers defeated the Miami Dolphins. We don't need to talk about that because it's Tom Brady. Let's go to week 6, man. Let's go to week 6. The first game is on right now. The Buccaneers is actually beating the Philadelphia Eagles. Mr. Wilson, what do you think this ending score is going to be, and who's going to win? And be respectful when you say it. Be respectful.
I am being respectful. Does it really matter? You know what I'm starting to think? Why y'all playing all these easy teams? Where's the competition?
We don't make the schedule. We don't make the schedule.
No. We're going to have to talk about that because I'm starting to think.
We don't make the schedule. It's not fault.
It's not your fault. I'm starting to think
It's
there's
not
something
our
against
fault.
the
It's
Jaguars.
a big bucket. We will come on with our own schedule. This the league give us the
Where is,
schedule.
other than week 1, who have y'all really beaten? Oh, the Dolphins? Yeah, okay. Come on. You had that game where y'all should have lost to the Patriots because it really wasn't about the Patriots. It was about Brady versus Belichick. Everybody knew that. And then if Nick Folk would have hit the damn field goal, y'all would have lost your second game. But in
Yeah, but you
hindsight, it's
didn't.
out of here. Y'all have not had any competition yet.
That ain't our fault. He
Y'all
missed
haven't
the
had
damn
no
field goal.
competition. Oh, okay. Anyway, who's going to win this game? As much as I hate to admit it, I don't like the Eagles either. So, I gotta go with the Bucks. I'm saying right now the Bucks don't score 30 points. I'm gonna go with 27, 27-20.
Um,
27-20.
of course, I got the GOAT winning this game. I got them
Of
winning
course you do. Of course you do.
28
Of course you do.
to 28-16.
hmm So we got another London game.
Oh
We
God.
got another London game, man. It's the Dolphins and the Jaguars. Come on, man. It's entertainment, man. Come on, man. Who you got?
I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn
Now
who wins
you
this.
have no. You have to pick.
I am not.
You have to pick.
Listen. Anyway, I'm going with the Dolphins on this one. I think the
Okay.
Dolphins going to win 16-13. I think the Well, first of all, I'm not waking up to watch this damn game in the first place, just to put it out there. This is what it's 9:30 a.m. in the damn morning. I'm not waking up on a damn Sunday on my day off to watch two trashy teams. Again, NFL. I mean, you could have made it more interesting. But anyway, I got the Dolphins winning this 16-13. It's gonna be a close game.
I got the also the Dolphins 24, Jaguars 19. 24-19.
Okay, next game we got the Cincinnati Bengals who are 3-2. They are favored to win against the Detroit Lions, who's 0-5. Who we got, Mr. Wilson, and what's the score?
I'm gonna show some love to Detroit. I'm taking the Lions.
What?
Yeah, it's time, bro. It's
What?
time. It's time. I know I said some blasphemous things. Go ahead. Go ahead. I know.
Get the fuck out of here! One fucking warming up. Get out of here!
Look, man, it's time, man. They need a win, bro. This team plays really, really hard. I think they get this win. And I'm going to pick them to win, beat the Bengals 27-23. I want them to win, bro. They play hard, bro. They play hard.
Something is wrong with you.
I don't care.
Something is wrong with you. Anyway, the system and no way in hell the Detroit Lions is winning this game.
Okay.
Joe Burrow
What if you're wrong?
is going to show off, right?
Mm-hmm.
Got Chase in the crew, got Mixon in the back. You know, you got an okay defense. I'm going with the Bengals going to put up at least 21 points against the Detroit Lions. So I got them winning this 21-13.
Okay. All right. Got Kansas City versus Washington. I'll tell you right now, man, Kansas City don't win this game. Somebody in trouble. But I have Kansas City's going to win this game. Pat Mahomes, he's going to do his thing. I'm predicting at least 4 touchdowns. 31, Washington 21.
I am never betting against Pat Mahomes, especially when you're going against a team that doesn't have a damn name. I mean, it's been 2 years.
I know.
And you don't have a mascot, no name for the team, and then you want to announce early today that you retiring Mr. Teller's uniform number 21. So what? You retiring to a franchise that doesn't have a damn name. This man
They
played
should have
years
been.
for the Washington Redskins.
They should have been
Can you at
champs.
least come up with a name before you
Sure.
retire? Anybody from that was great back in the day that played for this franchise? Can you have a name, please? Please, please with a cherry on top. But anyway, Pat Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs is gonna win this game. I'm going with 31-10.
Wow, 10 points, dude. Jeez.
You're damn right.
Okay.
Uh,
Uh, Texans versus Colts. Um, hmm. I'm going to take the Colts. They is it was a bad loss, but they're going to rebound against the Texans. Colts 28, Texans 23. I'm sorry,
I
Colts
have
28, Texas 23. Yeah.
I got the Colts win this game 21-16.
Okay. Good.
You know what's next? Hey, you know what's next? Here we got the Los Angeles Rams against the New York Football Giants. Of course, the Rams is favored to win this one. Mr. Wilson, who's winning this game and what's the score?
I love my football team, but we don't stand a chance in hell. There's a chance. There's a chance we might get blown out. There's a chance we might get blown out. And I'm not joking. There's a chance that the Rams might put up 35 points, and we might be able to put up 10, 35-10. And then I was going to have to sit here and just be laughed at, ask if I'm okay, because I know it won't be okay.
You know you're getting a phone call from me.
I'm not even
You know
like,
you get
what do you
you
want
know
me to
you get a
say?
phone call from me.
Like, are you
As
gonna
soon as the
ask
phone
me
call
when's
ended,
the home?
0-0-0-0, you get a phone call from me. Yeah, this is gonna be bad for you, man. It's gonna be bad for y'all, man. I believe the Los Angeles Rams gonna put up like 40 points, and I think the Giants gonna get 2 field goals. It's gonna be 40-6.
Oh my God! Come on, man! Stop
You're
it.
not getting a touchdown in this game. Not with Mike
Are you
Lennon as quarterback.
serious?
Not with Mike Lennon as quarterback.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
Anyway, next game got the Los Angeles Chargers against the Baltimore Ravens. This is gonna be a goodie.
It's gonna be a
Who
goodie.
you
I
got, Mr.
need
Wilson?
you to
What's the score?
ride with my man. I'm on the Herbert train, and it's going to continue. I got my man Justin Herbert, 35, Ravens 32. This is going to be another classic. And my man Justin Herbert is going to ride that train, the Herbert train. You just need to come on and join because, damn, I wish I had Justin Herbert on my team. I'm just saying that. Damn, oof, I had Justin Herbert on my team. Oof, we be going places. But go ahead, go ahead. It's neither here nor there.
I'm going with Lamar Jackson on this one. They're at home. They're in Baltimore. Baltimore's favorite to win this game. I think it's gonna be a close
Mm-hmm.
game. So I got the Ravens winning by a touchdown, 28-21.
Okay, okay. Next, we got the great Aaron Rodgers against his hated rivals in Chicago. Um, I got Green Bay. I never go down from Aaron Rodgers. I got 30 points from Aaron Rodgers and Chicago 17.
I got the Packers winning 35
Damn, 35. Jeez. It's a rivalry game, man. It's perfect.
35
35.
to 17.
Okay. That's fine. We got Minnesota versus Carolina. I'm taking Carolina. As long as Kirk Cousins is in that backfield, I don't trust him. I'm going to go with the Panthers. They're going to rebound. 28 Vikings 14 because they have not scored over 20 points since they played Arizona. I believe that was week 1 or week 2. So that trend is going to continue.
I got the Panthers winning this game. It's gonna be a close game. I think they win by a field goal, 23-21.
Okay. Next we
I mean,
got
24-21.
Arizona 24-21. Okay.
Yeah.
You're picking them to score with 20 points. Okay.
Yeah.
We got the Cardinals 4-5 game against the Browns. I was on the Cleveland Browns train.
Oh, you
If you don't
was.
give Odell I was on the train. I was on
Oh,
the
you
train.
was. So that means that you're not
I was.
anymore.
I'm not on the train no more. I'm off. If you don't give Odell the ball, you're not giving Odell the ball, so I'm off the train. So as long as Odell not getting the ball, I'm not riding this train. I'm off the train. Cardinals going to continue rolling. It's going to be a high scoring game though. 29 Cardinals. Now in fact, I'm gonna change that up. 32-28 Cardinals.
First of all, you're unbelievable.
What
You
about
you just went through a whole spill
I
about
did.
Odell Beckham Jr. and how Baker Mayfield is not giving him the damn ball,
Look, if
which
he
is a
ain't getting the
damn lie in
ball,
the
he don't
first
have a
place because
chance.
Odell Beckham Jr.
Ain't
is
no
not
lie.
getting open.
I don't want to hear that.
And now
That's supposed to be
you wanna
Jalen Daniels.
pick against them. See, you was so on the defense of Odell Beckham Jr. with his
Right.
non-catching football self. But
Be
anyway,
respectful. Be respectful is
oh
Odell.
please, the Cardinals gonna remain undefeated. My man Chandler got COVID, so that's gonna be a little loss for them. But I still they're gonna edge this one out. I got the Cardinals
Mm,
winning this game 28-14.
okay. We got an
Odell
old man.
Beckham gonna have 2 receptions for 79 yards.
Stop it.
The
Stop
same
it.
he had for the
Stop
last
it.
2 weeks.
No, nah. If Odell get the ball, Browns gonna win. But
You want to make a bet? You want to
Baker,
make a bet?
Baker.
Is
I'm
Odell
not
Beckham
making a
gonna have?
bet.
Is he gonna have a touchdown in this game? Want to bet that? You want to bet a
I
bottom?
bet. I bet over. Sure. I
I'm
sure
saying he's
do
not gonna
that.
have a touchdown in this game.
I'm saying Odell's gonna have over. If Baker throws on the ball, Odell's gonna have over 100 yards receiving.
No, that's not answering my question.
That is
Is
answering the question.
Odell Beckham Jr. is gonna? I don't care how many damn receptions he have. Is this man scoring a damn touchdown?
Yes, I take that bet.
So he's gonna have.
And he goes
He's
over
gonna.
100 yards. And he gets over 100 yards.
How many receptions?
Baker's gonna give him the ball. I'm gonna give him 7 receptions.
7 receptions for 100 yards. Hey, we shall see, man.
510.
We
What, man? What
shall
you
see.
saying, man? Give
We shall
Odell the
see.
ball, man.
Oh, please get open. Next game we got the Raiders, who
Yeah,
is not favored to win this game against the
they shouldn't.
Denver Broncos.
As I stated earlier, I'm taking the Denver Broncos. They're going to regain the form that they recently just lost, and they're going to blow out the Raiders 28-7.
Blow out the Raiders? Nah, that's going too
28-7.
damn far.
No,
I
it's
got the
not.
Raiders winning this game by a field goal. It's going to be
Okay.
28. It's going to be 28-26.
Okay. After that, if I see them emails, I'm like, I ain't showing up. I ain't showing up, man. Go ahead, baby. Okay, we got a good Sunday night game, but no Russell Wilson. We got the Seahawks against the Steelers. If Big Ben can't beat Geno Smith, it's time to go. It's time to go. I'm going to ride with Najee Ramba. I'm going to go with the Steelers 27-22.
I'm going with the Steelers on this one with no Russell Wilson, so it's going to be 21-10.
You don't believe
Steelers.
Geno Smith?
Nope.
You believe in Geno?
Nope, because he got that contamination will be with the Jets.
Oh my God! Well,
you skipped the game.
The last team he was with was not the Jets. It was actually the Giants, but it's not.
Oh, I mean that's even worse. But anyway, Anyway, you skipped the game. The Dallas Cowboys, who are 4-1, going against the New England Patriots, who are 2-3. Dallas is favorite to win this game. Mr. Wilson, who do you have winning this game?
Taking the Patriots, man. Taking the Patriots. This shit got to stop, bro.
Are you
This shit got
salty
to
about
stop.
last week? You salty about last week?
This shit got to stop, bro.
Oh,
This football shit
please.
got to stop.
Oh,
No, it's seriously
please.
contagious, bro. I have family members that have been texting me ever since, bro. Like, we're going to the Super Bowl. We're going to. I can't take this. They got to lose, bro. We got to bring these motherfuckers back to earth. I can't take these Cowboys for winning. It is an infection. It's like they gotta lose, and I'm riding with the Patriots defense to get the job done. They're not gonna put up 44. They're not gonna put up 34. They're not even gonna put up 30 points. Hell, they may have trouble even putting up over 21 points. But I'm gonna go with the Patriots. 23, Cowboys 14.
Well, now you know how I feel when it comes to your Knicks. Um,
Why you keep
I,
bringing? Yo, you gotta put some respect on my team, bro.
oh
You gotta put some
please,
respect
oh
on my team,
please.
bro.
That's how annoying you are when it comes to the Knicks, sitting me on over goddamn Nick posts and stuff like that. Oh, it's disgusting.
Don't worry,
It's
we coming.
disgusting.
We coming. We coming.
Anyway, I got the Dallas Cowboys winning this game. Dallas Cowboys gonna put up 28 points against the Patriots. I think the Patriots gonna put up at least 14.
Okay. Got the
Monday night
Monday night game.
game.
That's a goodie. That's a goodie.
The Buffalo Bills against the Tennessee Titans. The Buffalo Bills is 4-1. The Buffalo Bills are favored to win this game against the Tennessee Titans, who are 3-2. Mr. Wilson, who you got win this game, and what is the score?
I got one simple question for the Buffalo Bills. They stopped Patrick Mahomes, but can you stop Derrick Henry? I don't think you can stop Derrick Henry. So I'm rolling with Derrick Henry and the Tennessee Titans to pull up the upset. 27-24, and I think this game goes in overtime. I think this game goes in overtime.
Really?
This is not going to be a blow. Yeah. Look, man. Monday night, Julio, A.J. Brown, they all expected to play, and you got Derrick Henry. This is going to be a back and forth game, and I think this game goes into overtime. I think
I
they
got
pull
the
up the
Buffalo
upset.
Bills winning this game. I think it's gonna be a close game, so I think they're gonna win by a field goal. So I got this. I got the Buffalo Bills winning 24-21.
Overtime?
No, they edged it out in the
Okay.
fourth.
Okay.
All right. So as we talked about with the Raiders earlier, John Gruden is in hot water
Mm-hmm.
because an email that was actually leaked by New York Post. And his email, he's talking about the president of the Players Association. Talking about he's not intelligent and everything. That was the one email that came out. And then, rather than 24 hours later, some more emails came out. You have John Gruden saying some racial stuff, some homophobic stuff, shit against women, and the emails that came out. They also had some other members of the NFL family and also friends of his who own chains and restaurants and stuff like this, and also a person that he's really close with the Washington football team, where they call themselves.
No surprise there.
Um, Mr. Wilson, what was your thoughts when you heard about these emails coming out, and do you feel like do you agree with John Gruden resigning, or do you feel like he could have stayed on as head coach?
No. He made the right decision to step down, but what troubled me was what he said at the press conference. First, you said that you didn't First, you said in the press conference before the game that you don't want to talk about it, knowing that it was going to be leaked. Then you said that you didn't do it. These emails aren't real. That was a lie. Because if that were the case, why the hell would you resign so damn quickly out the damn blue? Unless you knew what was coming to the dark was eventually going to come into the light. What makes matters worse, you talking about people of our color, talking about disrespect women, and you talking about gays. And then these emails are going back towards your time as a Monday night when you were in the commentator booth at Monday Night Football. So these aren't recent emails. These are going back since I believe it was 2014 or 2012, I believe. While you sitting around having your own ESPN show, Gruden's camp, quarterback camp, you sitting there sending emails talking about other people's races.
Right.
Whether they black, white, Latino, gay, not gay, who cares? At this point, we got to the point, who cares who you are? I read there was one part he talked about not only DeMaurice Smith, he also talked about Michael Sam, he was gay. Like, so what? What does that have to do with him playing football? Apparently, he was a good damn player enough to get drafted, right? So what if the man's gay? So what? He's not giving you a problem. So what is the problem? And I think personally, he did make the right decision because if he would have stayed and these emails did come to light, there'd probably be a much more worse situation. Probably a lot worse. It went a lot worse. So it's still bad now, but the fact that he knew that this was going to come to light, he knew he had to step down. He had no choice to, because it was going to get ugly. Because all they talked about it when they was getting their ass kicked last week against Chicago. They didn't even talk about the game. They talked about his emails. That's a problem. Where you're not talking about football when you win or lose, but the reporters want to talk more about your emails that you sent out that you talked about that was literally 7-8 years ago. You gotta go. And personally, I believe that he's already been taken off the Tampa Bay Ring of Honor. He's already been taken off permanently. He should be banned from coming back. He should be banned from all ESPN, all football, NFL Network. He should be banned from all shows. He should be banned from coming back to the Monday Night Football down the line. He should be banned from I won't say banned from everything from the NFL because he does have a legacy, but he should be banned from all NFL parties for right now. No Monday Night Football, no Gruden's quarterback camp, no absolutely nothing. Sit there, you got a 10-year, there's a 8-year $1 million check. 10-year contract to live out for the rest of your life. You're still getting paid by the team. Don't be surprised if they just start garnishing your money. Like, what goes around comes around. What was done in the dark will eventually come into the light.
Marcus, I agree with you on that one. Whatever done in the dark shall come to the light. When I heard about the emails, I was actually shocked because I actually like John Gruden, man.
I did too.
I actually like him. I thought this about his knowledge on football. What was so entertaining. So I like the guy. One of my favorite Tampa Bay teams when actually he won. With Keyshawn Johnson and the crew. Even though people feel that's Tony Dungy team that was actually built, but that was actually built from Tony Dungy, but they let him go a year sooner because they couldn't get over the edge. But John Gruden, when that email came out, it was shocking. I didn't from the overall persona, I didn't expect that from him. Now the other emails coming out, right? You know, it's mind blowing, and it is very interesting. Even though this happened like 2010, 2011, why are these emails coming out now? So my question is not about John Gruden is the actual distraction. Okay, everybody want to focus on what he said, but there was other people in exchange in the emails, and I agree with the Players Association and telling the NFL to leak all these 600, well, how 600 emails, how I don't know how many emails, it's like 600 and more
I
emails
believe yes,
of
we was
this,
over 1,000 now. I think we
over a
was over a
thousand,
thousand emails.
over a thousand, like 6,000, whatever, like that. Well,
Hmm.
all these emails release the other names who are actually in the chain of these emails. And I think this is very personal. I think
Hmm.
somebody did this to save their job,
Hmm.
to throw John Gruden on the bus. Hey, let's throw John Gruden on the bus. Let me keep my job. I think it was done in that type of sense for this to have emails from 2011. There are certain things, and when you have a crew of friends or whatever, when you say a lot of things, man. I mean, you say a lot of ignorant stuff, but it could be at a certain point when you actually playing around. It could be like in business or whatever. You have friends in business. You could be co-owners or stuff like that, and other business and business partners and stuff like that. But when shit start get serious and you don't get your way in that relationships that you have with these people, and you're not getting your way, this leads to actually throwing everybody under the bus that's a part of your crew, and you want to go out and go do something else and leave everybody else hanging. Like, look, they talk about Jews, they talk about blacks, they talking about Hispanics, they talk about gays, they talk about that. Go check them. Here's one proof. There's many more of that. But
Right.
you was a part of that chain. Why you snitching for? This is all about a snitch. And that snitch, whoever linked this the email, because listen, the New York Post have the name of that person who actually linked the email, but they just have to come
Really?
out and say who it was.
Oh,
The New
it's
York
gonna come out.
Post
It's gonna
needs
come
to
out.
come out and say who gave them that email and who released all the other emails as well, and who trying to save their job or save their life. That's why I'm interested in. John Gruden, just a distraction. Yes, it was wrong what he did and said and stuff like that, but it's bigger than John Gruden. It's bigger than Nino Brown here. And I was
Um.
John Gruden. Since they want to throw me under the bus, I'm going Nino Brown with it.
Oh yeah, this is bigger than everybody. If I'm going down,
It's
I'm
bigger
taking
than Nino
everybody with
Brown.
me.
I'm taking everybody with me. Exactly.
I have a
That's why the
question.
NFL need to release them emails.
Didn't you say that John Gruden's emails were linked to the Washington football team?
Yep.
If memory serves me correct, wasn't there a point in time that his younger brother was head coach of the Washington football team?
Yes. Yes. And he's also, I think he's friends with the actual owner.
Dan Snyder.
Yes.
Well, well, there go two suspects right there. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Then you got Jay Gruden because I mean, there's the connection right there. You got his younger brother who's the head coach, and he's also friends with the owner, weak ass Dan Snyder, who still can't come up with a freaking football name of the team. And
Mm-hmm.
then he's probably the cheapest owner in the whole NFL. But I mean, like you said, something's gonna come up, bro. Something's gonna come up. We won't.
Yeah.
I'm saying by at least by this weekend, we gonna find out more names that's on these
I say
lists.
by Monday we will know. Yeah, by Monday.
I
No
give
later
by
than
this
Wednesday,
weekend.
we will see more of these emails. The NFL got to release these emails. They
Yeah,
have
because
to.
they gotta nip this in the bud. Because if this is taking over the whole NFL and distracting not just to the Raiders, but who knows how many teams? You already got a Washington football team that's linked to this, as if they
Exactly.
need any more scandals going on.
Exactly.
We not sure how deep this goes. This could go to
Oh, it gets deeper than that.
it's going to get deeper. That's
It's
what I'm
going to get
saying.
deep.
It's going
Yeah,
to
it's
get
going to
deep,
get deeper
and
than
it's and it's going to get to a point like, yo, this is we're not even talking about football anymore. We're talking about some emails about somebody snitching, and what one person said about this race or these people or this type of people or that type of people. Like we're not even talking football no. We're talking about some damn snitching emails.
that. Right.
That's where we at now. So
Absolutely.
yeah, we're gonna move on from that crap. Because to
Yeah.
me, like we're not even football. So we got to talk about one of the greatest fights I've seen in my life last weekend, right? So unfortunately, I did pee it. Last weekend was the third trilogy in my opinion, the one of the best boxing fights I had the pleasure of watching from round 1 to round 11. Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. Now, I know you didn't watch the fight,
Mhm.
but in your opinion, did you believe that Deontay Wilder was going to win the fight?
No,
Why not?
I wanted him to win, but I knew once Deontay Wilder get past the 5 or 6 rounds is over. If he doesn't knock you out within the 5 or 6 round, it's a wrap after that because you'll start getting tired. He's not a combination boxer like Fury is.
Mm,
He's a one knockout artist, and I just think that Wilder needs to go back in the gym, learn some different combinations and sharpen his skill because you can't be this one dimensional fighter. And that
right,
actually showed why he lost to Fury. He's a good counter puncher. He could throw combinations and stuff like that, and he got punch out power. So if Wilder goes back in the gym, whoever his next fight, I think it should be against Joshua, since Joshua's stepping down because he want Fury to fight this other guy. Um, I just think um Wilder should go back to the drawing board. Maybe hire a consultant, maybe a ex champion that could show him some different combinations um to work with going forward. Because
right.
once you get, I don't care how much training you do, how many push-ups, how many, you know, jumping rope, and how good you eating. If you don't have an arsenal of all around just combinations and jabs and stuff like that, you're not gonna last long trying to take somebody's head off within the first, and that takes a lot of energy. So
Right.
once he add this arsenal to his once he has these combinations to his arsenal, then it will actually help him with his actually energy and actually save him energy. And also he had a block better. Wilder is not a good blocker.
At all.
So,
That's one.
so
I
may,
100%
maybe
agree.
it maybe you could hire a Mayweather to teach you how to defensive. He's one of the
Defensive
greatest defensive
specialist. Yeah.
boxers. He's a defensive
Yeah.
specialist. Hire a
Yeah.
defensive specialist to show you how to, you know, move the right way when certain things is coming towards you, and also hire another consultant. Maybe hire like a Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson can throw combinations, but he had knockout power. But the problem is with Mike Tyson is that he was giving he was trying to knock you out, whether in the first round or the second round like that, but he wasn't reserving his energy. So once you start adding that and reserving your energy, that will make you last longer to the 11th round. You still have knockout power. So that's what Wilder can do. Tyson Fury is a fabulous boxer, all around boxer, and he deserved that one.
All right. There's a couple things. First of all, I want to say thank you to both Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder for a trilogy fight. This is probably, I'm going to say it again, this is one of the greatest fights I've ever seen. This trilogy and rivalry, it's going to sound blasphemous, but I'm saying it in as much as respect as possible. It is this is Hagler, Hearns, Ali, Frazier, Foreman, Ali. This is the type of trilogy. It was violent, it was brutal, it was entertaining, and there was a point. First of all, both men scored two knockdowns each. That's very rare in boxing these days. See, back in the days with Hagler and Hearns, them any one of them wasn't even trying to go down. Number one, and when they did, they got right back up, and they went to round 15, I believe. You ain't gonna hear about no round 15 today. That's number one. Number two, you're absolutely right about Deontay Wilder. He needs a defensive specialist. He's too offensive minded now. He did get 2 knockdowns. First of all, Fury knocked down Wilder first, and Wilder was already out of breath by the third round. He was already out of breath.
Yeah.
Now, remind you, not only that, Wilder, the second fight only weighed at 217, and he gained 20 pounds more by going to 237. Tyson Fury was 275, but there was rumors saying he was almost around 300 because he looked a little bit more
Chubby.
stockier, a little chubby, right? So that's a 40, 50 pound weight difference. So 2, 3. I thought, first of all, the fact that I give Deontay all the heart because he's the man fought with heart. He fought with heart. He got knocked down. You could tell he was tired. I thought Wilder was done after the third round after he got knocked down. He appeared tired, but then when he knocked down Fury twice in the same round, oh shit, we got a real fight. And I picked Deontay Wilder to win. And then, like, as each round kept progressing, Wilder got more and more tired. He couldn't defend. He was already not a good blocker, as we said. But made matters worse, like he was out of breath after the third round. But he fought with heart. He fought with heart until he could not go anymore. I give them both credit. It was a hell of a fight. One of the best fights I had the pleasure of watching. I will say this about Deontay Wilder. It is a possibility that you may have to change weight classes. You may have to change weight classes. First of all, you're fighting Tyson Fury is 275. 275, 270. He was actually approaching 280. You were only 237. That is a 50-pound difference right there. And now Fury's going to fight this dude, Alexander Usyk, who destroyed Anthony Joshua. So if Joshua and Wilder fight, and Wilder beats, let's say Wilder beats Anthony Joshua, what does that win prove? That doesn't prove anything because you're not going to challenge Tyson Fury for a fourth fight because everybody knows you're not going to win that fight unless you train, like we said, you change your strategy. You can gain all the weight you want to. You can't beat Tyson Fury. I had to admit that. I watched that fight from round to round, and it seemed like you may have to build up your stamina and build up your defense because Tyson Fury was rocking your jaw. And I give you all the heart and all the credit in the world. You fought your ass off in that fight. But Tyson Fury, even though he was knocked down, even though he is a hard puncher, and he even admitted that the Deontay Wilder hits hard, the longer the fight went, it looked like Fury was still in control, even when he still got knocked down. Now we got to move on. Now that fight is over, bro. Next month, I believe it's Saturday, November 20th. We have an epic boxing fight. See, this is why I love boxing. Despite if you eliminate all the BS rules and you eliminate all the weak ass refs and Top Rank versus Fox Sports Boxing and all that, or was it? I forgot the name of Fox Sports Boxing, Premier Boxing, whatever it is, and they will come together. The fight that I'm talking about is going to happen next month. Showtime Porter versus Terrence Bud Crawford. I already know I'm going with Terrence Crawford, but this is going to be a real damn good fight. Who are you picking? I know the fight is over not till November 20th, but I want to know who you got. I got Terrence Crawford. I'm just waiting on Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence Jr. That has to happen.
That's what I'm waiting
next
for.
Year. That's all I'm waiting
for. Errol Spence. That's the fight I'm waiting for. But I got Crawford in this one. Against Showtime.
Because it was supposed to be Pacquiao versus Errol Spence, but then Pacquiao, I think Pacquiao, I don't know if he got injured. Yeah, we just retired. So now we're at a point now, it's like that fight got to happen. After what we just saw with Wilder and Fury, you can't tell me that fight can't happen. That fight has to happen. The money is going to be coming back soon. You cannot tell me that fight cannot happen in Vegas or LA or God, Lord help us if it happens in New York City. Can you imagine Errol Spence Jr., Terrence Crawford in a mega fight in Madison Square Garden? Because it's not going to happen in Barclays. But could you imagine Madison Square Garden, Terrence Crawford, New York City? Errol Spence Jr. Oh my God.
All right.
Oh, oh, that's a fight that we need, bro. That's a fight we need.
Yeah, that's the one I'm waiting for.
That's what I'm waiting for. That has to
Yeah.
happen.
Last topic. Kyrie, the whole vaccination thing. Kyrie went on Instagram Live last night and
Mm,
basically said that the media is just telling lies. He thinks this whole him not taking the vaccine is being blown out of proportion, and he support people who takes the vaccine. He support people with the idea of not taking the vaccine, but when it comes to him, he's not taking it, and he just want people to respect it and not let he don't want the media to just focus on him while he's not taking the vaccine, whether he's obligated. He signed a contract with the Brooklyn Nets to play for them this season. I'm not sure if you saw him on Instagram Live right now. I saw a little bit of it, but
mm-hmm.
what is your we talked about before we talked about it before on the show, but just the recent news of people saying that Kyrie sign a contract and his choice to sign a contract, and he's leaving his teammates hanging, and you know the Nets
Yeah,
is
I'm
just
not
worried
gonna.
about focus on they just focus on winning the championship. What do you think about when people come at that angle when it comes to Kyrie?
Right. So last time we talked about Kyrie, I was like, bro, you signed a contract. I was one of those people who said that, but as more as I thought about it, it's a two-way street with it. Cause I'm okay. I support the fact that you don't want to get your vaccine. You don't want to get vaccinated. Okay, that's fine. But at the same time, he's saying that you're so upset that people have not gotten vaccinated and they're not getting paid, to do a job or do this or do that. But what confuses me is the fact that you're getting paid to stay home because you're not vaccinated. There are people that are choosing not to get vaccinated and they're not getting the money that you're getting.
Right.
I'm fine with you. I respect your decision not to get vaccinated. I respect it. You're just like anybody else that chooses not to get vaccinated. Do I look at them differently? No. I don't look at them differently. I don't see it as a problem. Because at the end of the day, vaccinated or not, you are still who you are. Regardless. You are still who you are. As long as you be safe and try to stay out this country that has gone obviously insane since 2020. But the fact that you sit around and you say that you're so angry about everybody else, and we know who you are, what type of guy you are, you stand for. But at the same time, bro, you're making $17 million at home, and you're good. There are people that don't even have close to $17, and they choose not to get vaccinated. That is the part that confuses me when you go on Instagram. You say you're worried about people, then you choose not to play for yourself, but you're at home getting paid not to be on the team because you're choosing to be vaccinated. If you choose not to, I don't have a problem with that. That's your choice. Brooklyn's gonna move on without you regardless. The Nets are a contender with or without you. Either way, that we can agree with that, right? Brooklyn's a contender with Kyrie
Yeah,
or without Kyrie.
we're far wide on there.
Without him. With or without him. But my problem is like, bro, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to stand up for the people, but your decision making at times is a little iffy. Like if you want to go back, we can go back to when it's Cleveland days. You didn't want to play with LeBron, wasn't sure about you, and then when all these trades went in with Isaiah Thomas and this person was on the team, and that person was on the team, you was unhappy about the role. Then you get shipped off to Boston. Then you had issues with Boston that were internally that they were talked about before everything was going on with Boston. And you had a great squad with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum and Al Horford and Marcus Smart. You had a great squad. And then you talked about them, and then you go on to Brooklyn. And now you're in Brooklyn, and now obviously the world has changed. But you've done some great things. There was one thing that he talked about, like the water. Like he delivered water to a certain country for like over 1 million kids and stuff like that who need water, stuff like that. Stuff like that I can respect. You know, you talking about the earth is flat. Sometimes your decision making, in my opinion, is like, where are you going with? I'm not sure what you're saying. You don't want to be. First of all, can you explain to me what the hell is vax mandated is? I don't know what it is. I don't know what the hell it means. I don't know what it is. Maybe at this point, it's just me not to be vaccinated, or you choose not to be vaccinated, or because I know New York City is the city that has to require people to be vaccinated to come into the games. But you're choosing not to be there. We respect that. But my problem is you're telling people you're upset about people who are making money, but you're being paid $17 million for 1 year to stay at home. That's the only thing that confuses me. So what are you standing for? Are you standing for the people that are not vaccinated because you're going to be the voice of the voiceless? I don't know what you're desperate. I don't know where you're going at here. So I'm a little confused with Kyrie. This is my opinion.
Well, the whole thing, people saying he want to be the voice of the voiceless. That's not what he said on his Instagram live.
No, I didn't say voice of the voiceless. It's just like
that's what's actually being reported.
Right,
so so the whole last night was his response of what people like on First Take and ESPN was talking about him. It was being reported that he was saying he wanted to be the voice of the voice. That's not true. Because he actually he clearly pointed out he's not anti-vaccine. Right? Anybody who wants to take the vaccine, kudos. If you don't want to take the vaccine, kudos. But when it comes to his personal decision, he don't want to take the vaccine. Now we could point out.
Has he ever speculated why? He never. But I do remember he didn't talk about scientists or this and that. He didn't even go to a specific reason. Or does he not need?
He did bring up like his research or researching for the stuff that's actually in the vaccine and stuff like that. But he was saying that he came up with a decision not to take the vaccine until he's ready to take the vaccine. But as of right now, he's not going to take it because he feel like he's being forced to take it because of the NBA mandate. Now, here is one thing that the media, you haven't heard anything this being said the whole week when it came to the Kyrie Irving story. 95% of players are vaccinated. Right. Why are we if the NBA is so focused about people being vaccinated, why are you not focusing on the players that are? Why the attention is going away to the players that are not? You got LeBron James that's vaccinated. You got all these other Kevin Durant's vaccinated. You got all these other big stars. Why you can't do no campaign around them saying, hey, these players are vaccinated. We encourage everybody to get vaccinated. You worry about 5%? The only reason why they worry about 5% because it's a story.
Right.
This is how the media makes money.
Right.
And his problem is he don't want to be that story. They keep using him as the poster child of not being vaccinated. And that's what the media is doing. They're making this a story. He's saying stop making it a story. You got 95% of the players that are vaccinated. Why are you not focused on them if you want everybody to be vaccinated? Why are you focused on the 5%? And why is it only me? Why are you not talking to Bradley Bill? Why are you not talking to Andrew Wiggins, who are not vaccinated, who actually spoke out against it as well? Why are you not focusing on? Why is focus on Kyrie Irving? Because it's
Mhm.
because the
New
Brooklyn
York
Nets
media, New York City media.
media, and the Brooklyn Nets are championship contenders, and Kyrie, him being outspoken, is actually um, playing in the part of maybe this could be getting way of Brooklyn bringing home a championship this year. That's the whole focus on. Because you hear everybody in the media say, "Oh, his body is his choice." So what's the fuck's the
Mhm.
problem?
I agree.
No, what's the problem? They just want
No,
to make
you
a
asking
story.
me?
That's how they make their money. No, no, no. I'm saying, no, I'm
Oh,
saying, no, I'm just saying in general. Like, what's the problem? It's like this man said he's not taking it. Respect it, and then if he feel a different way the next morning when he wakes up, he might take it. But as of right now, he's not taking it. So what is the problem? Oh, you leaving James Harden and KD stranded, and you leaving them hanging? No, you're not
I
leaving them
think the
hanging.
organization. I think the organization kind of feels like that, or is that also media too? Because like, damn it, we paid you this amount of money, and Kyrie is showing you time and time again. It's never really been about the money. He's shown you that before. He
Listen,
showed it when I was in
he
Boston.
has he has he has no trade clauses in his contract. You can trade him.
Right, right. You could trade him, but you
Them
trade him
them
to another team. What is going to be the difference between him and another team being in another city? He's still going to get the same media coverage in any other
Of
team
course, of course.
because he's
And you still have
Kyrie
to pay him the
Irving.
money. See,
Right.
NBA contracts are guaranteed money.
They are guaranteed money, so it doesn't matter if you trade him. He's still going to be in the media. Like if you
You still
trade him
have
to
to
Minnesota,
right.
exactly. If you trade him to say Toronto,
Now
it's
the
going to be the same
reports,
thing.
the reports is that the Nets think Kyrie is going to ask for a trade. This is a rumor now. I'm just putting that out there. They
Hmm.
believe that Kyrie Irving, Sean Marks believes that Kyrie Irving is going to ask for a trade after they announced that he's not going to be a part of the team unless he fully can participate. So the rumor is that they're thinking about trading Kyrie Irving to Portland for Damian Lillard.
Oh God, no! Please no!
And
Oh God, no!
I hope this rumor is true.
No, no,
That's
man!
true. I hope it is true.
No,
But then
man!
I love Kyrie Irving, but then we get Dame Dollar in
Oh,
Brooklyn. Money, 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 money. With James
oh
Harden
man!
and the great Kevin Durant, the best player in the world. Oh man, it's gonna be bad for you. It's gonna be. you
I
better
hope
you
that
better just
rumor
pray
is
this is a
false,
rumor.
bro.
You better just pray this is a rumor because when they actually, if this become true, the Brooklyn Nets is guaranteed winning the contract. Now it's all up to Giannis with him sticking his damn foot out and want to injure
Oh
people
my God!
because
Let
they're
it
getting their
go!
asses
Let it
bust.
go!
That's what
Let it
that's what
go!
it comes down to.
Let it go!
Giannis being
Let
nervous
it go!
because they couldn't stop Kyrie Irving. They want to stick his damn foot out and injure the
Oh
man
my
and
God!
take him out the
Let
damn
it go!
series. That's
Let
what
it
it comes
go!
down to. But we
Let
get
it
Dame
go!
Dollar. Woo,
I
yeah.
hope that's a false rumor. I really hope
Woo.
that is a false
Came out of
rumor.
Sean Mark's mouth.
No, he
I'm
didn't
just
say
saying.
Damian Lillard. He didn't say Damian Lillard.
He said,
See that? That's
no,
you. That's
listen,
you.
listen, no, no, no. This is actually was reported. Sean Marks said that he thinks Kyrie Irving is going to ask for a trade. So if
Okay.
Kyrie Irving asks for a trade, the first
Mm-hmm.
thought on their mind is Damian Lillard, and they're gonna call Portland and ask,
It's not gonna
"Is
happen.
he available?"
That's
Period.
not gonna. That's not
Period.
gonna
And
happen.
if Portland picks up the phone and says, "Dame Dollar is available," Oh, man. I mean, don't worry about it because you can't cross that bridge anyway. You can't come across the bridge, so you can't come to Barclays to watch a game. You got to stay on 34th Street. When no miracles happen, they said miracles on 34th Street. No miracles happen on 34th Street. I don't know where they got that from, but anyway, Dame Lillard. Hey, I hope this is true. I hope it's true. I love Kyrie Irving, but goddamn, If we
See,
could
it's
get
not. It's
Dame
not. See,
Lillard,
it's not about. It's not about. See, it's not even about Portland. It's not even about Portland. It's not about Brooklyn. You want Dame Dollar, so come on your team. You trade Kyrie to Portland, and you just rub it in on me and my Knicks fan, because I've been telling you, oh, we gonna get Dame. Just wait. Dame has already said that he prefers to be in New York, and now all of a sudden,
I don't believe that.
oh,
I don't believe he said
he
that.
never said.
I
But
don't,
he
I don't, I
said
don't
New
care if that
York.
was reported by Stephen A.
Oh,
Smith. I don't believe that. First of all, that was reported during the week when Damon Lillard got married, so he must have been drunk or something. He must
oh,
have had too
now
many
you gotta be
drinks.
drunk. Why
He
you
was
gotta
on
be
the
drunk?
honeymoon or
Why you gotta
something.
be drunk?
He was feeling
Why you gotta
nice.
be drunk?
He's on a
Why you
yacht or
gotta be
something on a honeymoon
Why
with
you
his
gotta be
beautiful
drunk?
wife and all that.
Oh,
I
stop
don't
it,
believe that for
stop it.
one bit. I don't know why would you want to go to the New York Knicks. I don't believe what Stephen A. reported. That's nonsense. I spoke to Dave Lillard and he said he'd rather prefer to be with the New York Knicks. Oh please, oh please.
Oh, but he prefer being in Brooklyn? No,
Of course,
no, no.
it's
Come on, man.
guaranteed.
No, don't worry, because
That's a
Adam Silver
guaranteed
is
NBA
going.
Finals. That's a
No.
guaranteed NBA Finals.
That's guaranteed that Adam Silver gonna block that. He gonna veto that trade, just like
No,
he
he's
did
not.
with Chris. Just like he got to veto the trade.
No,
Come on.
nope,
Damian
nope. That ain't
Lillard,
never happening.
Lillard,
First of all,
Durant,
it was David
and
Stern that
James.
actually blocked that trade. Adam
I
Silver's not
know,
like that.
I know. No, that's not competition. That's
Excuse me.
obliteration.
Oh
That's not
please.
competition.
Oh
That's
please.
competition. What competition
Nope.
does he have?
Nope.
That's the new big
Dame
three in the league.
Lillard, James
Damian Lillard,
Harden,
Kevin Durant. Come
and
on, man.
Kevin Durant. Oh man,
Come on, man.
that's
Come on,
special.
man.
With
Come
the
on
Blake
now.
Griffiths, with the did Orange play yet? Is he still on the team?
Yes, he's still on
No.
the team, and now you got Paul Millsap. Like, come on, man. Just
Oh
stop,
man, I
man.
love it, man. I
Just
love it.
stop. Just stop it, man. Just stop
I,
it,
I can
man.
see it
Like, that's
already.
enough.
Actually, I can see Giannis taking down three players. He's trying to stick their foot out, taking down Dave, James, and Kevin Durant because he's so worried not getting back to the finals. I can see it already. He's gonna panic, man. He's gonna panic
You're
with his
sickening.
scary self.
You're sickening. You need to let it go.
Oh
You need to
please, I
let
ain't
it
letting
go.
nothing go.
You already got one guy.
Giannis
You
should be
want Gary Ray
suspended for
Alexander?
40 games this year. 40.
He's not getting suspended. He's not.
I say he should be. They want to turn a blind eye on what happened to Kyrie.
This man is not getting arrested. He's not getting suspended 40 games.
He should
He is not
he
doing
should
no
be
work.
suspended for
Stop it.
40 games.
Stop it. Just stop it.
I'm talking about malice in the palace
Oh my
suspicions.
God.
I'm talking
Stop
about
it.
40
Just stop it.
games. He should
40
be
games, 40
he
days,
should
40
be
nights.
yep, you're damn right. He should be fined as well.
Oh my God. You gonna
A
find a
year's
man? You gonna
salary.
take
He
a
should
man
be
out of his
fined.
money?
A
You gonna
year's
take a man out of
salary.
shirt?
He
You
can
gonna make
excuse me,
a
he got
year's
other money coming
salary?
in.
What?
He got other
A
money coming
year's
in.
salary?
Yeah, a year's salary. He got Nike money
You
coming
wanna
in.
take? You telling me you wanna take the man money and suspend him?
You damn right. You damn
Oh,
right.
you got it. So you just want an easy path to the NBA Finals? That's what you want?
Oh,
That's what you
easy
want?
pass. Oh, I don't think it's gonna be that easy with the in the East Conference. I think the East Conference is the best conference right now.
It is the best. It's going to be the best conference because every team upgraded on the East. Well, not every team, but
Except for your team. I mean, my God.
First of all, watch it. First of all, we definitely we got
Evan
better.
Fournier is an
We got
upgrade.
better. He's Evan Fournier is an upgrade. Kemba Walker's an upgrade.
And that bomb
Come
Kemba
bro.
Walker.
Watch your mouth, bro. Watch your mouth, bro. Don't worry. You know what? Next episode we gotta do that NBA season preview. That's what we're gonna do.
You damn right. We're gonna do a preview. You damn right.
We gonna do a preview. We doing a preview. Because are you sure that your team gonna be better? Are you sure that your team's gonna be in the finals? Because I'm not sure.
Listen.
I'm not sure.
If Kyrie's not playing, like I said last year, all we need is two of our big three playing, and we're gonna make it to the Eastern Conference Final. The only difference is James Harden was out of shape last year and he got hurt. That's what he did. Ain't no damn excuses.
Why don't I just trade for Ben Simmons? He'll make
We don't need Ben Simmons.
No, he
For what?
well.
Nobody want Ben Simmons with his non-free throw having himself. Nobody want Ben Simmons.
Why not? Why not?
Would you take Ben Simmons? Why should I take Ben Simmons? Y'all need him more than we do.
No, we don't. I like people on my team that make.
Yeah. Kemba Walker, you got Evan Fournier, you got a washed up Derrick Rose. Your team, he's washed up. Not washed up as straight up, but he's not the same Derrick Rose I knew. He's not the same I knew.
You
He
must
has
have
the
not
same
seen him
derrick
in
as
the
I do.
playoffs.
Oh,
You ain't seen him in the
plays.
playoffs, son.
Oh, I
Hater.
saw him last
Yeah,
year.
hater.
Ran out of gas,
Hater.
didn't he? Ran out of gas, didn't he? Continues to
Man,
play
one man.
too much.
He was
He's
he
playing
was
too
one man.
much.
He was
It's bad
one man.
coaching.
He was one man. Who is supposed to? Alfred Payton? Alfred Payton, really?
Hey, my fault.
Alfred Payton.
Tulsi a GM. Making some better personnel.
Well, we got better personnel. That's why we got
Yeah.
Kimba.
Oh,
And we
please.
got
Oh,
Evan
please.
Fournier. We got a good 11, 12 man rotation this year. We're gonna hit y'all with a whole bunch. Don't worry. Laugh it up right now, though. Laugh it up, it's all good. We coming. So we here. We right here. We here.
Yeah, yeah,
Second
yeah,
round.
yeah. Exactly.
Second round.
Yeah.
Second
Oh,
round.
second round is it really?
Second round.
But you might be right. It depends who you match up with because let me just say it is. Yeah, y'all might be favorites to win in the first round, but like it was last year. But what happened? A man called Trey Ice put it on you. Put it on you.
So good.
Froze
It's on
up
site for
Gotham
Trey.
City, didn't he? He froze up Gotham City.
It's all right. It's on site for Trey Young. Then you think I'm not?
Yeah,
You think I don't see? I don't like Trey Young. You think I forgot what he did at MSG when he came
please.
on WWE? Think I forgot when he came up on SmackDown? He put your hands
Man,
on
that
me,
was
right? Put them
hilarious.
on
That was
right there.
genius.
That was not genius. That was
That was
not genius.
genius.
Oh no, that was not genius.
That
I was
was
like, you son of a
genius.
bitch. Oh, it's on site for Trey. Don't worry,
That
we got
was
his punk
that was
ass for
genius.
Christmas. We got
The
we
New
got his little
York
hairline
Knicks.
having ass. We coming. We coming.
The New
We got
York
something for
Knicks
Trey shit on Christmas. Don't
ain't
worry.
nothing
Don't
but a
worry.
2013-14 Chicago Bulls.
Oh my goodness. Go. You know what? Let's go. Let's go.
That's
Let's go.
it in a Saucy Discourse, man. We see you on episode 19.
Yeah.
Mr. Wilson, you want to give them your information where they can find you?
Yeah, y'all can find me, Marcus Wilson, on Facebook. Y'all can find me on Teddy Lavish 33 and Instagram, IG. Shout out to my nephew, just had a birthday today. Shout
Yes,
out to my nephew.
sir.
Happy birthday to my nephew. Turned the big, was he for the big four?
Oh,
Big
4 years
4 years old.
old.
The big four. Shout out to my little nephew. Shout out to everybody had a birthday this month, and people got a birthday coming up. Our next episode, we be doing the NBA season preview, and we gonna talk about that versus battle where
Oh,
the
you mean
Big
the
Daddy
one
Kane.
Carroll's one gonna lose and make the Bronx look bad again?
First of all,
Like we did the
watch your
last
mouth.
one
First
with
of
Fat
all,
Joe
watch.
making the Bronx look bad.
First of all, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. You know what? Just move to Brooklyn. Just pack your bags and
Oh,
go move to
please.
Brooklyn. Cause you're a
Please.
trade. You don't you don't you
Please.
don't you don't you don't celebrate nobody from the Bronx no more. You don't move nobody from the
I'm
Bronx.
reality check. That's where
You're
I
not a
am.
reality show.
I'm
You're a
reality
player.
check.
You like
KRS One is not when it gets Big Daddy Kane. You can book it.
well, we gonna see. We gonna see.
Please. Please.
We gonna see.
This is gonna be another L for Bronx, and that's bad. You already got
Okay, we
Kimba
gonna see.
Walker signing with the damn Knicks and him
See,
having
there
a
you
damn
go.
press
There you
conference.
go.
See,
There you
that's what it
go.
was. That's what it was. It was the damn press conference and him holding up
Ain't
the
got nothing to
damn
do with
New
it.
York
Ain't got
jerseys.
nothing to do with it.
Yeah,
Ain't got
and
nothing to do with it,
that
man.
contamination rubbed up on Fat Joe made him pick the
You
wrong songs in the wrong spots and made
you
us
ought to be
look
ashamed of
bad.
yourself. You ought to be ashamed
Made
of
us look
yourself.
bad.
You need to stop. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
And the
You need to
verses
stop.
ain't the verses was in Madison Square Garden.
Of course it
Oh my
was, as it
god.
should have been.
Oh my god. I mean, you can't make this up. You can't make
So it's gonna be different because Big Daddy Kane versus KRS One also gonna be in the Barclays. So he's
in
trying to make
Brooklyn.
things
Get it
different.
straight. Big
No,
Daddy
no,
King
no.
ain't losing at home. He
Oh,
ain't Fat
please.
Joe.
You need to apologize to Fat Joe.
I ain't
Apologize to
apologizing to
Joe.
Fat Joe. He made us look bad, bro. He made the
Let it
Bronx look
go.
bad.
Let it go.
And it was
Let it
all
go.
about that press conference, him hugged up with Kimbo Walker and Evan Fournier. Oh, it was disgusting. It was disgusting. And then you want to have a versus against Ja Rule and get actually destroyed by Ja Rule and the whole Murder Inc. crew. Oh, it was
Let
disgusting.
it go.
It was
Let it
disgusting.
go.
It
Let
was
it
the
go.
damn jersey and that contamination rubbing off on him, and that's why he went in there with a bad game plan and got exposed.
See, Joe, no. See what it is. Joe is a true Knicks fan. Unlike you, you just ran on to like a bandwagon
True
fan
Nick
like
fan.
I
Oh
got.
please. Oh
Yeah,
please.
a true Knicks fans like me and Joe.
Oh
He
please.
support our team. Always has, always will, because he know what time it is.
Support
He
the team.
riding with us orange and blue skies. Not
Support
that
the
little
team.
bandwagon bums y'all got over there in Brooklyn.
Oh please.
Bandwagons. That's what y'all got.
Support a
Bandwagons.
team that's stuck at the joint for the last decade.
times is
Anyway, you
never
can
been the
find
same.
me. Anyway, you can find me at
Yeah.
Smack the General 2, Jeffrey Smacks Elsley on
There you go.
Facebook, Instagram. It's Smacks the General 2. We appreciate everybody for watching. Live. If you wasn't watching live, if you were watching the rerun, we appreciate you watching the rerun. If you're at home just listening, we appreciate you for listening on all streaming platforms we're on. Just do us a favor. If you're watching on YouTube and Facebook Watch, hit that subscribe button, hit that follow button, follow us. We appreciate the
Follow
love.
us.
Also hit that notification button to get a notification of when we drop a new episode or when we going live. Yeah, man, go get you some official Saucy Discourse merch on Teespring. Go get you a shirt, go get you some socks, go get you a hoodie. It's about to be winter time. You know, go if you need something, if you have a pet, we got some pet hoodies as well. We got everything. Go get you a fanny pack, go get you everything. We got everything. The link is in the bio below. So just click on that link. It will show you all the platforms we on. And also we have that Teespring link that will ask you send you to our Teespring store. That's it, brother. I see you on episode 18, and we are taking us out is Ari with Leku.
Late night flex, short calls. When I pull up, we gon' do it all. Hit the nigga stuck with some alcohol. If you really won't do it, can we be alone? Is it obvious? If we get too long, I have an audience. I'm supposed to be a nice touch, but you already know it. Think about the time we spent together. Just sharing, building, we can do whatever. So many possibilities, but feel no pressure. No. Let's cross the line, no better make you mine. I got that fire. I'll take you high. Come on, let's fly it. You can find love for you. I was happens all the time.
Beat on the fame, beat on the 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 top. 5, 8, 2, beat on the fame, beat on the 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 what's the breakdown? Your blood, you talk, fix the. Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say what one more goddamn time.
Haters.